Hello and welcome back to the Low Blow Podcast. I am your host Ryan, joined by my co-host Andrew.
Good morning, everybody. Beautiful day out today. Merry Thanksgiving.
Yes, Merry Thanksgiving, as he says. Today we're going to be talking about our top 10 point guards. And also throughout the weeks we're going to be talking about our top 10 of each position and then maybe making a top 50. We're not too sure yet. And later we're going to talk about the news happening in the NBA. And then we're going to finish it out with talking about the NFL and the games that are happening this week.
That sounds like a good idea.
All right, you want to start us off with your number 10 point guard, Andrew?
Number 10. We're going to go in reverse, or we should start with number 1?
We should always start with number 10.
All right, number 10.
Make it a little bit more interesting for our folks at home.
Good idea. Good idea. By the way, how y'all doing today? This is Smooth Talk.
Smooth Talk Radio.
Exactly. We're here to give you that EMJ.
Oh, my gosh.
Isn't
Did you have
that
any honorable mentions?
Yeah, dude, I do have an honorable mention, actually.
Who's your honorable mention?
I'm going to go with Dennis Schroeder. Shouts out to him for joining the Lakers. I think he might do pretty good on the Lakers. He's pretty quick as a point guard.
Yeah, we'll see if he can really get better at the whole playmaking aspect instead of just holding the ball.
And scoring,
He's a great scorer, though.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll start off with my number 10 first. I got Jamal Murray at number 10.
And number 10.
Yeah.
What do you like about him?
He's a good shooter. He's a good playmaker, too. He has a really good team surrounding him that makes him a lot better. And he's clutch as ever, dude. Like in the playoffs and in the bubble, they're so clutch, And I didn't expect any of the Nuggets to make it to, let alone the NBA Western Conference Finals in the bubble,
Right.
That was clutch.
We'll see what he can do outside of the bubble, though, because during the regular season, he was okay. He wasn't great, but when he was in the bubble, he was out of his mind.
Would you have considered him an all-star when he was?
I don't know. There's so many good West point guards.
I know, right?
But for my number 10 point guard.
Well, one more thing. Let alone, I have Jamal. I would have put Jamal better, but his defense isn't that good.
Yeah,
I wanted to get a little bit better at defense. But other than that, the dude just needs to he's quick at scoring. He gets open shots when he wants to and everything like that. But yeah, Jamal, you're awesome, man. Shouts out to you.
Air Canada.
Air Canada.
My number 10 is De'Aaron Fox. I think De'Aaron Fox is a great point guard. Obviously, there's a lot of great point guards in the league.
Fastest point guard in the league?
He's so fast. He's a great defender for his size. He's uber athletic, and he's getting better every year. His shooting splits were decent this year. He shot 48% from the field, but only 29% from three.
Oh, shit.
So
29%. His scoring averages went up tremendously, though.
Yeah, he averaged 21 points a game with 6.1 assists. So he did pretty well. And, he's not the best. He doesn't have to rebound. He doesn't need to. But he's like a 6'5" point guard.
He's 6'5"?
Good size. Yeah, he's a big dude.
De'Aaron Fox is 6'5"?
I'm pretty sure he is.
What?
Yeah, he's
I
a
gotta
big
look
dude.
it up. Fact check right now. I thought he was 6 feet tall. Swear to God.
Let's see.
Fact check.
I think I have his page pulled up. He's 6'3". I was wrong.
Okay.
Well, 6'3", 185.
Damn, but 6'3" still? That's pretty good, I bet it's all that hair.
It's all the hair, yeah.
Straight
definitely. But yeah, he's a great point guard. He averaged 1.5 steals a game as well. So, he's a good defender. Gets that ball around. He just needs more weapons on that team. They just drafted Tyrese Halliburton. And he's supposed to be basically De'Aaron Fox. He's going to be perfect to pair next to him.
He's going to be a great point guard to work with.
But he could play the two, that's the thing.
Yeah, I heard when they drafted him, they were looking to draft another point guard that's really quick, too, that could fit into their system really well if De'Aaron Fox chose to leave.
But he got the max.
Yeah. Luckily, he got the max, exactly. Which he 100% deserved for being the fastest point guard.
All right, who's your number 9?
Ben Simmons. I got Ben Simmons at number 9. Some people don't want to call him a point guard, but Ben Simmons is 100% a point guard in our book in the low blow. So he's amazing at defense, amazing at everything except shooting. He's 6'8", he will get you, drive to the basket, get open shots for you.
6'10".
I'm actually going to find out right now. I need to know.
He's a massive human, though.
Yeah.
Great defender. First team all defense.
He did hit a 3 in the bubble, though, which I'm very impressed by.
He actually had his shooting splits down. on mine because I have him a little bit higher on my list. He shot 28.6% from three this year on 0.1 attempts a game.
He shot 28%?
But on 0.1 attempts. So that means what? He made like a few shots on a few shots.
Dude, if you think about it, though, like De'Aaron Fox shot, what? The same thing.
But he shot a lot more threes.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I think he was averaging like 5 threes a game. Like 5 attempts at least.
All right. Ben Simmons
He's
is
averaging 4.
6'10". You're right. Ben Simmons is a 6'10" point guard.
Yeah.
Pretty much like LeBron as a point guard, except his position number is actually PG instead of SF.
Yeah.
Averages 7.8 rebounds a game. That's actually not the best if we count Luka as the point guard too, which is absolutely still crazy. But yeah, he does everything you want him to do.
But he's also playing with Joel Embiid.
He's also playing with Joel
and
Embiid.
Tobias Harris.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Sorry,
he's going that up. No free ads. No free ads.
No, we don't want your shit, Best Buy.
Just mute your laptop.
Oh my, good idea. Look at that. Think smart.
Think
All
smarter,
right.
not harder.
Exactly.
My number 9 is Ja Morant.
I didn't even put Ja Morant in our top 10.
I really like Ja Morant.
I think he is rookie of the year, but I don't think he's a top 10 point guard in the league.
I mean, I don't think he's top 10. I think he's top 9.
You think he's top 9? So you think
I think he could get top 5 as well this year.
I think he has a really good opportunity to get up there in the top. You're definitely right about that.
But the only problem is the West only got better this year.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very hard for his team to get there. But he averaged 17.8 points a game, 3.9 rebounds, and 7.3 assists as a rookie. That is insane. Rookie point guards usually don't develop into this good of a player until like super late in their career.
Mm-hmm. Like Kyle Lowry isn't even that good yet, you know?
Well, Kyle Lowry wasn't the second overall pick.
That's true. Yeah.
But like Lonzo, he hasn't panned out to be this amazing player. Markelle Fultz hasn't panned out to be this amazing player. This kid is special. He shot 47.7% from the field.
Wow.
33.5% from three, and he's not a three-point shooter. And he not very good on defense, but you know he had to kind of carry the load on offense.
Yeah, like who else do they got to like get buckets on offense? You know, like Jay Crowder.
Yeah, who's
like,
not even there anymore.
Yeah, Jake. Yeah, I was right. He's a freaking Heat player now.
Yeah,
But
is he still on the Heat?
Jalen Jackson, is that his name?
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jaren
Triple
Jackson
J.
Jr. Yeah, he's a good rookie. That's a good guy or a good young player.
Yeah, he's a good young player.
Yeah, dude. I don't even think he's 20 years old yet, and he's been in the NBA 2 years already.
Yeah, he's very young. I think him and Ja are gonna be a very good like duo for like a good amount of the career.
You want me to go on number 8?
Yeah, let's hear your number 8.
My number 8 is De'Aaron Fox, and I got one bullet point right next to his name. I got fastest player in the NBA.
Yeah,
And
kind of already said already too.
yeah, you know.
My number 8's Jamal. So
You got Jamal?
Murray, yeah.
What do you like about Jamal?
I just think he's a bucket.
Yeah.
You can just give him the ball and he's a bucket. Obviously, you got to see him improve on offense or on defense. I mean,
Bow and arrow, you know.
bow and arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but with he doesn't really have to be a playmaker because he's already got a playmaker on that team. Jokic can get all the assists he needs to.
You're right.
Jamal's
Best
just on
pass
that
and
team to
big
get
men.
buckets. That gives him 8 for me. He obviously only averaged 18.5 points and not even 5 assists. But this dude is just a bucket. And that's all he needs to be.
Always. I mean, if you got a passer like Nikola Jokic who averages almost 10 assists a game, then definitely he's going to be a good passer.
Exactly.
You know.
And, I mean, they've got decent defenders on that team as well. But not really many.
They're a great defensive-minded team, man. Tony Craig,
Will Barton.
Yes.
Paul Millsap's back on that team.
Millsap. They have another backup. Morris. I forgot his name.
Mark. Is he still on the team?
Yeah, he's a guard. He's not.
Oh,
with the
but
Morris.
Beasley's the one that got traded. Yeah.
Yeah, Malik Beasley was good too, man.
But he's on
gone.
the Timberwolves now.
No way.
Yeah, he got a $60 million deal.
You know Malik Beasley's from Georgia.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But
who's your 7?
my number 7, lucky number 7, Chris Paul, that old fuck.
Dude, me too.
No way.
Yes,
There we
sir.
go. See, there's something right about us. No wonder. All right. Well, averaging 17.6 points, 5 rebounds, which is actually pretty good for a point guard.
Especially because you have the team he was playing on too. Like he had
like
good rebounders.
Steven Adams, Gallinari was a big dude.
SGA.
Noel, SGA.
He had a 20 game last year.
Yeah, he had a 20-20 game. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, freaking nuts.
You can swear it's fine.
Cool. He's 35 years old, and I just put him as a great leader, and he's also a really good defender too.
And now that he's on the Suns, dude, that's gonna be fun.
It is, dude. He's gonna have Devin Booker's gonna have so many more catch and shoot opportunities to get buckets and stuff like that, and he's gonna have so many more like Ricky Rubio's not gonna. You can finally lock people up on defense. They're gonna have
Ricky Rubio was decent though.
Yeah, he's good. He's not saying that he's like terrible
Chris
point guard.
Paul.
Yeah, but he's not Chris Paul exactly. Like he's he's gonna be a lot of fun to watch. The Suns are gonna be a playoff team.
Yeah, I could see Chris Paul getting 10 assists this year.
Yeah, I think Chris
like 15 points, 10 assists.
I could definitely see that too. Like, I mean, they got like DeAndre Ayton will be throwing lobs all day to DeAndre Ayton. You know.
Exactly.
Do you remember who was their pickup? Who did they draft?
Oh, they got Jalen Smith.
Yeah, that's right.
We predicted that one.
Yeah, shouts out to us, man.
Shout out Low Blow. Best podcast on YouTube, starting now.
Starting now. No, starting a week ago.
About a week ago. Who's your 6?
I got Russ.
Russ didn't even make my list.
Man, you didn't have it. So, the point guard who was averaging third in rebounds. I mean, he was averaging third in points, third in assists, and first in rebounds for point guards. Did not make your list.
Yeah.
All right.
Just because he's just a detriment to his team. They literally had to get rid of their center so Russ could play well.
What do you mean, Nikola Jokic?
What?
I mean, not Nikola Jokic, Steven Adams. Oh wait, we're talking about the Rockets.
He's on
now.
the Rockets. They got rid of Clint Capella. They didn't have a big man. Their big man was 6'5" PJ Tucker.
So they got rid of Clint Capella because of Russ.
Yes.
All right, explain.
So their system works as everybody on their team is supposed to be able to shoot threes. Russell Westbrook cannot shoot threes.
Yeah.
So he plays the big. He's the one who just gets to run in the paint and get rebounds, and the paint's open for him. He just gets to attack the basket no matter what, shoot mid-range shots, whatever.
So you think when Russ joins teams, the team does worse?
I think when he
What's
is
that word,
the ball
a detriment?
handler, like he just like makes them worse. Yeah, basically. Like when Chris Paul was on the Rockets, they were an elite team. They made it to the Western Conference Finals, and they're the only team that really was in their way was the Warriors. And if Chris Paul didn't get hurt, the Rockets probably get at least one ring.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't think they could have beaten the Warriors.
Though they almost did, though.
Yeah, I mean, the Warriors were out.
When Chris Paul got... I'm saying the year before that. When it was Cleveland in the finals. And Cleveland was a terrible team.
When...
Not when the... If they went to...
Not when the Raptors won.
Not when the Raptors went, yeah. If they played against the Raptors, they probably would have lost.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
That Raptors team was deadly.
It was, dude. I didn't expect it to be that deadly, you know?
Yeah, it's because of Kawhi, though.
Yeah.
Anyways, I do think he's a very good player. He's probably like my 11th point guard, but he hurt his quad in the bubble. And then when he played in the bubble with an injured quad, he was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. But, I mean, if he can come back from this injury, then I guess he's a top 10 point guard. But if he doesn't, you can say what you think, though.
I understand. I get what you're going, you know. Yeah, like when he had his MVP season, I don't even think the team made the playoffs when he was an MVP,
They
right?
were like the 6th seed.
Oh, they were? They made the playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
They got swept, though.
yeah, exactly. So I don't know what to think about Russ because he's not a good shooter, you know? I just feel like point guards got to be good shooters too.
Yeah.
Like in this day and age in the NBA, that's why I don't think Ben Simmons, like if he's got to learn how to shoot, man. And then like if he wants to play point guard and he can't space that floor, you know, like something could happen. Like that's just a system that's easy to that's a system that I think is easy to beat in the playoffs. For instance, like Milwaukee, their system, top of the NBA, only had like 13 losses last year, something insane like that. And in the playoffs, they lost, you know, because their system was easy to figure out. You know, like it was
Yeah.
pretty much just create a wall for Giannis, create a wall for Ben Simmons, or create a wall for Russ. You know, like
Luckily nowadays the Sixers they got their new GM, Daryl Morey. He was the GM of the Rockets, and he is notorious for making the playoffs and making good teams. And what they've done is they've gotten rid of all of their the majority of their bad contracts and surrounded them with shooters. So, if Ben Simmons has shooters around him, he's a
yeah,
little
they
bit
picked
better.
up Danny Green, washed up Danny.
Yeah, brick squad.
Yeah. Who else did they pick up?
I don't remember,
Yeah,
but
we'll figure it
it's
out.
not, Ben Simmons is my number 6.
So we're going on number 6.
Aren't you? We already are on number 6.
Yeah,
But Ben Simmons is my number 6.
Okay.
We already kind of talked about why he's good, why he's bad. If he just gets a mid-range jumper, I think he'll be elite. Because if he can shoot the long 2, then he'll eventually be able to shoot the corner 3.
Yeah.
If he can just shoot a corner 3 at 30%, that team would be unstoppable.
That was the 3 that he hit in the bubble. Was a corner 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, people say that he shoots with the wrong hand.
No way.
They think he thinks he's right-handed, but apparently, when he finishes shots and he uses his left hand, he's better.
Oh no, he's got to figure something out.
Yeah.
Something's up.
But do you know what's crazy? Guess how many seasons Ben Simmons has been playing?
In the NBA?
Yeah.
4.
3.
3?
This will be his 4th.
Including his hurt season where
Not
he's out for a
including his
year?
hurt seasons.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, when he was
But
hurt.
I'm saying just playing. And he's already this freaking good.
And he still can't shoot.
Yeah, but I mean, what's his name? Jason Kidd couldn't shoot until his last 3 seasons.
Jason Kidd couldn't shoot?
He couldn't shoot well.
Oh, yeah. But I understand where you're getting there. You know, it's a lot easier to teach somebody how to shoot than to teach somebody how to freaking throw down on 4 dudes, you know?
Or play amazing defense.
Or play amazing defense, you know?
So at least he has that going for him. And he cares so much about basketball. He's one of those guys that he doesn't like to be coddled like Embiid does. Embiid needs to kind of have tough love. If you tell Ben Simmons he's the worst player in the league, he's going to go out there and work his ass off to be the best player in the league.
Hell yeah.
That's how I feel about Ben Simmons.
That's a good mindset you got to have, you know?
Who do you have at 5?
Number 5, I got Kyrie, best handles in the NBA.
I have Kyrie as well.
No way.
He only played 20 games, though.
Yeah, I was trying to find stats on Kyrie. I couldn't find that many on him, but I was
I
kind
got
of
his
just...
points per games and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was going by the eye test, just by being able to watch Kyrie, knowing how good he is as an NBA player, you know? Yeah, exactly. The dude has great handles. He can shoot. He's clutch as hell when he's shooting.
Yeah.
He's gonna be playing with Durant. Yeah, with Durant now, and he's gonna be throwing lobs to DeAndre Jordan too.
And Jared Allen.
Who's also I think a very underrated center in the NBA.
Very young. The Fro, as they call him.
I think he was first in the league in blocks for a little bit, dude.
Yeah, he had a crazy block, I think a year ago or something like that, where he met LeBron at the rim.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It was block of the year, I believe. It was so dirty.
Man, dude, any block on LeBron is block of the year.
It does not happen very often. Mario Hezonja did it.
No way.
Yeah, I think he did. And he also blocked Giannis and then stepped over him.
Man, I remember freaking John Moran trying to dunk on Kevin Love.
When he almost dunked over him.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, Kyrie's a great player. He actually averaged, I think, his highest assist per game this year, 6.4.
No way.
Yeah, so I think he's really he's this is my team.
Yeah.
He really is I'm the point guard. I'm going to get everybody open. They got a lot of shot creators as well. They just paid Joe Harris 4 years, $75 million. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Yeah, Joe Harris just got a good contract.
Yeah, he's deadly. And he's actually a really good defender too for his position.
He is?
Yeah.
Good for him. Hey, even Spencer Dinwiddie. I thought Spencer Dinwiddie was making runs at the starting point guard position for a minute there.
He was killing it.
Yeah, dude. I was like, oh my God, is he gonna he's gonna be they gotta have a 1-2 punch, Kyrie and Spencer.
And Karis LeVert.
And Karis LeVert, who I was saying too, is also a great player, great young guy.
He's 6'7" as well. They've got good size on that team.
Yeah, dude, they really coming back.
And they have Torian Prince, right?
Yeah, they got Torian Prince. Yep, they picked him up. I think they got Damari Carroll too.
No, that's Torian Prince.
Oh, okay.
Because they got him from the Hawks.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I thought Damari Carroll went to the Hawks.
Maybe he did. I don't know.
He's been somewhere. He's been too many places. I don't know where he
is
is at
he
anymore.
Used to play for them. I think he's a Spur.
A Spur now.
Yeah, he seems like a Spurs kind of guy.
Yeah, I can
Alright.
see that.
Who do you get at 4?
I got Luka at 4.
Luka at 4?
I know,
What do
right?
you mean?
All right, averaging 28 points, almost 9 assists, and 9 rebounds. Killed it in the bubble, and he's like younger than me, and I am 21
At
years of age
4?
right now. All right.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, I got him at 4 because
Highway robbery.
what? You probably got him at 2 or something like that. At 1
Yeah.
over Dame?
Hell yeah.
What? All right, so I got Luka at 4. Now I'm trying to think of why I got these other guys better than Luka. Well, first of all, my top 3 are all dirty still too. You know.
One of yours may be a little biased.
One of them's definitely a little biased.
Yeah, one of them, Luka was an MVP candidate, right?
So was the other one.
I don't think he was.
Yes, he was, dude.
My 4 is Trae Young.
Yeah, my 3 is Trae Young. So
See, Trae Young was not an MVP candidate.
Trae Young should have been an MVP candidate.
His team was garbage.
Second in the league in scoring.
His team was garbage.
First in the league in assists. No, second in the league in assists.
LeBron was number 1.
Yeah, LeBron was 1.
No, dude, Trae Young is amazing player. Terrible defender.
Yeah, terrible. Worst defender I've ever seen, pretty much. Besides freaking LaMelo Ball.
Dude, Luke Kennard's the worst defender in the league.
He is, you think?
He actually is. I think statistically he is. But I know teams like Trae Young, when he's not on the floor, the Hawks are the worst team in the league. When he's on the floor, they're one of the best offensive teams in the league. That's how dynamic Trae Young is as a freaking point guard. He's amazing.
With Rajon Rondo. So Trae Young shot 50% last year from catch and shoot threes. And that was his least shot 3 last year. With the addition, exactly, because he's dribbling the ball so much.
Exactly.
With the addition of Rajon Rondo and Chris Nunn, his catch and shoot 3 is going to go up. He's going to be shooting a lot more. He's going to be getting more buckets, And I think his 3-point percentage is going to go up, and I think his 3-point makes are going to go up. He's already averaging 3.5 makes a game from behind the arc, which is second behind Dame, and he's second in points in the league behind Dame, who's also, the best point guard in the league. So.
Arguably, yes.
Yeah, arguably. We're going to discuss. Okay, who do you got? What do you got? Who do you got at 4, Trae?
Trae's my 4.
All right.
At 3, I have Steph Curry.
Okay.
Curry is so good.
Yeah.
Obviously, he didn't play. He played like 5 games this year. But this dude could come in next. I didn't even put down his stats. I put down everybody else's stats. I didn't put his down. There's no point. His stats were garbage.
I didn't put his stats down either.
His stats were. He was shot like 21% from 3.
And he's only getting smarter too,
Steph, but like without Clay this year, I could see Steph going 30 points or like 35 points a game. He could win MVP.
Scoring more since no more Clay. Poor Clay, man.
People got to remember this man is a 2-time MVP.
Yeah, only unanimous MVP.
LeBron should have gotten that one.
Yeah,
at least once, but
we're not gonna
talk about that.
Yeah, that's for another discussion.
Who do you have at 3?
I got Trae.
Trae, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We already talked about Trae a lot.
First in assists in point guards too at 9.3. So he is. I think he is the best He's the best passing point guard in the league, which means he throws dirty passes between people's legs. He nutmegs people when he's dribbling up the court. He's just fun to watch. He creates excitement. He's like a magnet, dude. He just attracts people, attracts energy, attracts fun lifeless, and fun likeness to people, which I think is a great aspect you should have in your number 1 player on your team.
He's the first superstar for the Hawks since Dominique.
100%. We ain't talking about when the Hawks had 5 All-Stars in 2014.
Yeah, those guys weren't they're not Trae Young.
Yeah, dude, they're not. Yeah, Kyle Korver did shoot 49% from behind the arc,
but he doesn't get the ball the whole game.
Yeah, he was averaging 12 points a game.
Yeah.
So
Korver was only there because Dwayne Wade was hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got Steph at number 2.
I got Dame at 2.
Okay.
Dame is such a great player.
Yeah, phenomenal. You got his stats?
Yeah, 30 points a game, 4.3 rebounds, 8 assists. His best passing numbers he's ever had in his career.
8 assists. Isn't that his best scoring numbers too?
I think so.
Yeah. You know, he's averaged over 25 points a game the past 5 seasons.
He's only been an all-star like once or something like that.
What the fuck, dude? Like, that's the most underrated player. He's finally starting to get noticed. I've been playing as Dame in 2K for the past 5 years in a row, too. Like, he's my number one go-to guy. The dude can throw down, shoot like drain, you know, logo Lillard. Yeah. It's Dame time, baby. You got to get a bucket. You give it to him. Exactly.
Dollar Dame.
You know what I'm talking about. Paul George, you ain't got shit on him. Poor guy.
Or Westbrook. I mean,
or Russell Westbrook, you know.
Yeah. No, Dame he's a great leader. He shot 46% from the field, 40% from 3.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Like, that's insane.
That's Steph Curry when Steph Curry was unanimous MVP.
Oh, actually, he shot 50, 40, 90 that year, which is it's amazing. Like, only like 4 people have ever done that.
Well, I don't even think LeBron's done that.
No, Malcolm Brogdon has, though.
What?
And Chris Middleton has.
I think Kyle Korver did it that year too.
Kyle Korver, Steve Nash, Curry, and then that's about it.
And wow. So who shot 50, 40, 90?
Huh? Who has?
Yeah.
Steve Nash, Steph Curry, Malcolm Brogdon, Kyle Korver, and Chris Middleton.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
They're great players, you know. Like 40% from behind the arc, that's so hard to do.
50% from the field.
50% from the field.
As a guard usually. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, as a dude that shoots more 3-pointers, not like as like Russ or LeBron who just shoots layups all the time.
Yeah. I could see Dame hitting this because their team just got better.
I could see Dame hitting it too.
I could see him going like 32, 5, and 9 next year.
Next year, I can actually...
He's your number one, right?
Yeah. Next year, I can see them getting better with the pickup of Ernest Cantor as a center because I think
they had Ernest Cantor.
They did. They had Ernest Cantor, and then they dropped him for freaking Hussein Whiteside, who I think was a beast on the Heat. Probably one of the best centers on the Heat, but not anymore.
Overpaid.
Yeah.
He plays for the money. He doesn't play for the love of the game.
Exactly. You know, that's why I also think that Dame plays for the love of the game. The dude takes his whole team out to bond and meditate and shit like that.
Yeah, I heard he was on Vince Carter's podcast like a while ago, and him and Vince Carter were talking, and Vince Carter goes, "Hey man, why do you stay in Portland? Like, why you could go anywhere, you could go win a ring anywhere else." And he said, "Because if I left this team, these guys that I've become brothers with, they will get fired, they'll get traded, because they're trying to make that team better, and he can't leave his guys out to dry like that." That's how much of a leader he is.
That's a
he wants to see his team succeed so bad.
He reminds me of a dude in the army, just fighting alongside his brothers, you know.
Yeah, I think it's because of his upbringing and whatnot. He's had the struggle, so he's I have to help my guys.
Yeah, dude's a great rapper too.
Yeah. So he's your number one.
He's my number one.
Luka's my number one. He's my MVP pick as well.
He's your MVP pick next year.
Yep.
What I could see Luka being an MVP pick next year, honestly, over Dame too, because I think people like Luka more than they like Dame for some reason. Yeah,
Luka's he's kind of like the Patty Mahomes of the NBA.
Yeah, I think
everyone kind of sucking his dick right now.
Mm-hmm. I think he's clutch just as he hit clutch threes in the bubble. You know,
dude,
he can hit clutch game winners in the bubble though. That's for sure.
Bro, he was just because his entire team was injured. And he was literally playing the Clippers by himself.
Is Porzingis going to come back next year?
Yeah, I think so.
I hope so, because, what's that? He's so hurt, man.
When he plays, he's so good.
He's a beast, man. One of the best big men. I don't know why he's not a center.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Discuss that later, though.
All right, we're going to take a little break, and then we'll come back and talk about what has been going on in the NBA.
Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back. Happy Thanksgiving. Good to see everybody still here. Staying alive, staying healthy, ready to get pissed fucking drunk tomorrow with the family. It's always my favorite part of Thanksgiving.
Your favorite part?
Yeah, dude. Now that I'm 21 now, I can get drunk with the family members. It's so great, dude. Oh, my God.
Jesus.
I get to be like, Mom would be like, Andrew, are you an alcoholic? Be like, nah, Mom. You brought I'm just drinking all the free alcohol, you know?
I mean, you say that, but I drink 3 beers, and my parents are like, you're an alcoholic, Ryan. And I'm like, bro, I'm 23. I could drink what the fuck I want.
Yeah, I'll be like, Mom, I'm not a pussy, you know?
No. All right, so.
Yeah, enough with drinking.
Talking about NBA free agency right now.
Yeah. All right, let's start with the Hawks.
The biggest thing right now is Anthony Davis still hasn't signed his extension yet. He hasn't signed
What?
Yet. He's going to sign, but he hasn't signed yet.
Why do I hear people saying he's going to go to the Bulls? All right, let's talk about this.
He's from Chicago.
He's from Chicago. That's
he's
why
not going to the Bulls. He's going back to the
The Bulls are like ass. Why would you want to go to the Bulls and like not win another championship next year?
Yeah,
There's
it's kinda
literally
weird.
like a 0% chance of winning a championship, even with Anthony Davis. You know,
Yeah.
like I know Tom Thibodeau is supposed to be a good.
Billy Donovan.
Billy Donovan is supposed to be a good coach and all, but like even with the addition of Anthony Davis, they're not going to be good. You know,
Yeah.
like Zach LaVine's probably going to be the top scorer, averaging like 28 points a game for them next year.
With
But
one
that's just
assist.
yeah, one assist. You know, that's just because he's a freaking. That's just he's a built scorer. Like you
Yeah.
can't really do anything about that.
But you want to talk about the Hawks.
Yeah, I'll talk about the Hawks, but AD, that is weird. I'm surprised he hasn't re-signed yet. I wonder if the Lakers just waiting till they pick up all their players to re-sign him.
Probably.
You know, because
I think they can sign him to like a max, and he can they can go over like the salary cap
no way.
because
Of
he's like
course they
bird
can.
rights and shit like that, basically.
Oh, yeah, I could see that. But yeah, let's talk about the Hawks. The Hawks picked just last night picked up Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich.
Yeah, which I think
28 years old, 4 years, $72 million.
that's the rest of the salary space that the Hawks have left though.
Yep.
So with the addition of Chris Dunn, Rajon Rondo, Dano Gallinari, and
Danilo.
Bogdanovich,
Yeah.
and the draft rights of Onyeka Okongwu.
Onyeka Okongwu, yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty good.
He's gonna be a good player.
He is.
But the
Too.
only problem is they have too many power forwards.
Well, they got Onyeka. They got John, who could play center too.
Not really though. I
Yeah.
think Onyeka can play center though.
He can, dude. How tall is
He's
Onyeka?
like 6'9".
6'9".
Yeah. But he's like, he's a big basically.
Yeah, he'll play big.
But Danilo Gallinari is not a small forward anymore. He's a power forward.
He's not.
Yeah, he's a
Why not?
because he's not fast enough to guard small forwards.
Oh man,
He's
I
older.
can see that. Yeah.
So he's like 31 probably.
Yeah.
32.
I mean, but so with the Hawks' new starting lineup, who I think is probably going to be Trey. I mean, I was going to have like Trey, Bogdan, Gallo, John Collins, and Clint Capella.
I think that's what they'll do as well.
Or they might take out Gallo and put DeAndre Hunter in just for that extra defense, you know?
Yeah, but you're not going to pay somebody the kind of money that they're paying him to come off the bench. 3 years,
Yeah.
61 mil.
Not start.
It's
exactly.
like 20 mil a year.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Oh my! For Gallinari too, who was on who I didn't even watch that much when he was on OKC.
He was good.
He was.
Yeah. He was
Okay.
really good. He's a decent defender, but
Yeah, he's pretty big for.
and he's a decent shooter. But I
Yeah.
feel like John Collins is a better shooter than that. John Collins shot like 40% from
John
three.
Collins killed it from behind the arc
Yeah.
last season.
And he's a vertical lob threat too. So he
Oh,
spaces the
yeah.
floor from that kind of way. as
Every
well.
position, the dude is going to be an offensive juggernaut.
We just need him to play defense,
We just need him to play defense,
which he doesn't really do.
and we just need Trey to play defense.
But it's not like neither of them don't try. They try.
There's not.
They're just
good.
not good.
Like playing defense in the NBA. You have to come up with what to do in a split second because of how
Yeah.
fast paced the NBA is.
Well, you have to guess most of the time.
Guess. It's literally guessing which way the guy's gonna go.
Yeah.
But it's an educated guess, you know? It's like,
And Clint Capella hasn't even played a single minute for the Hawks.
yeah, dude, why not?
He hurt his
hurt?
ankle.
He was hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I think Clint Capella was probably like the best pickup for the Hawks. I thought Andre Drummond was gonna go to the Hawks, but then he went to the Cavs.
He went back to the Cavs, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, what an idiot. Why would he go back to the Cavs? Nobody's going to pay him $28 million. Centers
Yeah.
don't get paid that much anymore.
That's true. Like Clint Capella signed for less for the Hawks.
Yeah, he signed for like 14.
Yeah. So, which I think is really good because I think Clint Capella is probably better than Andre Drummond right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a better defender, but if you just want a guy who's going to get you boards, that's kind of what the Hawks need, honestly. But they need an anchor. They need
Yeah.
an anchor.
They need that defensive guy that's going to
Yeah.
get hella blocks too, and
That's what Clint does.
Clint will get hella blocks for you.
And he doesn't need a score either. He doesn't care if the ball's in his hand.
He doesn't, dude. All he cares about is if the ball's in his hand when it's an offensive rebound or when it's a lob, you know?
Yeah, I could see you guys doing a crazy trade this year. I could see you guys
For an all-star? Yeah.
for a center.
For a center? You don't think, for who though? Clint Capella? What, do you think it's
Clint Capella, Danilo Gallinari for Rudy Gobert. 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Clint, see, the thing is, I haven't seen Clint play on the Hawks, so I really,
That's fair.
you know, I'm like,
He's only like 26 as well.
yeah, you know, like he was, when I was watching him play on the Rockets with James Harden, I don't know if it's just because James Harden, when he had his MVP season, he was also averaging like 11 assists a game. He's been averaging over 10 assists a game the past like 3 years in a row now,
Yeah, he's
you know?
crazy.
So, like, But I think he's going to do the same amount of lobs as Trae Young and stuff like that. But if the Hawks are like a top 5 seed with Clint Capella, I don't think they're going to need to leave.
Oh yeah,
Clint Capella's not going to need to go. But they're making their run right now, and they only got a few years left. All the people that they just picked up are like close to their 30s.
Yeah, exactly.
Like.
Bojan, even though he's only been in the league for 4 years, he's almost in his 30s.
Almost in his 30s, That's another thing. Like, if you get a guy that's, like, older, you picked up, he's more mature. But the thing is, he's going to be older, so he's going to have less of a window to get you a championship.
Also, if you guys couldn't tell by now, Andrew is a big Hawks fan.
Yeah, dude, I love the Hawks, man. I love Alabama football. I love the Hawks, and I love the Falcons. Those are the 3 teams that I will die rooting for, and I will not change my mind whether or not. Even when Alabama starts sucking dick in the next 10 years and they're losing like 6 games a season instead of 1, I'll still be a fan of that. But we're talking about basketball right now.
And if you're wondering who my one diehard team is, it's the Detroit Lions. And
yeah, if you can't tell, Ryan's from Detroit.
I'm not. I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Same thing.
Same thing, basically. The whole Midwest is the same. Yeah. Sorry if you're from the Midwest.
Hey, it's okay, man.
It's all flat. Anyways. We could talk about some other things, too.
It's great to roll joints on the ground, that's for sure.
God. Brandon Ingram, he signed a 5-year, $158 million deal.
Let's find out how he was averaging. So, if he signed...
He was an all-star, so he was probably at least averaging 20-something.
How many dollars a year is that? 158 divided by 3.
Quick maths.
Quick math. Help us out, guys. 15...
Divided by 5. It's divided by 5.
Yeah.
He's getting 31.
$31 million a year.
Yes.
So he's going to be making more money than, for instance, De'Aaron Fox is.
Is he? But De'Aaron Fox, him and De'Aaron Fox both have an implication to where they could get or incentive, to where they could get the actual max contract. If either of them make a All-NBA team within the next 2 years, that contract goes up like $15 million.
That's right.
Like
they get the option for the Supermax.
Yeah.
So, Brandon Ingram averaging almost 24 points a game. Was he the leading scorer on the Pels?
I think Zion may have more, but he only played 15 games.
Yeah, so that doesn't really count.
Yeah.
Damn. And Brandon Ingram's only 23 years old.
Slim Reaper, that's his name.
Slim Reaper at 6'7". So not KD's height, but he has like the build as KD. So he'll still he's quick for his height. He's
an all-star too.
He's an all-star. The dude, I don't think, I was really happy that he left the Lakers because he wasn't doing good at all on the Lakers. Well, he was doing good, but he wasn't doing nearly as good as he's doing right now on the Pelicans.
Yeah, it's because this team is when Zion wasn't playing, who else was gonna get buckets?
Yeah, it was Lonzo. Lonzo can't play offense anymore.
Okay, he plays some offense. He had his best shooting season this year. Don't hate on Lonzo.
Yeah, he fixed his jump shot.
Who else did they sign on that? Did the Pels get any big signings this offseason?
Besides Brandon Ingram, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think they lost. They had Derek Favors, right?
Yeah, they did.
Because Derek Favors went back to the Jazz.
He went back to the Jazz?
Yeah, for a cheap contract.
Oh, man. Pels. Ooh, the Pels, the coach of the Pels, I think, is Stan Van Gundy, too.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
That was J.J. Redick's coach when he played for the Magic.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
Pretty good coach, yeah.
But
I mean, the Pels didn't really get any better, but they got decent rookies. They got your guy Kira Lewis.
Yeah, which I think is going to be a great point guard now that Drew Holiday's out.
Yeah. I think he'll do very well next to Lonzo because Lonzo will just play defense on the biggest guard they have, and then Kira Lewis will just get buckets.
Honestly, now I'm thinking about it, Lonzo's like such a great teammate to have. He doesn't like shooting.
He doesn't need the ball unless he's passing it.
Who passes the ball a lot, loves passing it. He's a pass-first player.
Exactly.
He's literally he will take up an open shot from behind the arc and pass it to an open shot under the basket.
Exactly. It's all about making his teammates better.
Yeah.
And he's a great defender, too.
He's a phenomenal defender. He'll pick up the best guard.
He will play wings, too, because he's 6'6".
Yeah, he'll look at Kira when they're walking on the court, and he's like, all right, I'm going to have to get Russ because I know you can't guard Russ.
He's like, hey, I got Dame.
Yeah, exactly. And you get CJ, even though CJ's the 2 and Dame's the 1. He'll say that just because he knows.
Because they're the same height, though.
Yeah. And I think that's where he's kind of like Kawhi. He gets hot from defense, from playing defense,
We're both Lonzo stands here, if you guys couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I love Lonzo.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I want to see him do good after all the shit that he's been taking from his dad. But he didn't cause any of it, and people have just been going at him. But
the Raptors got better too.
Yeah, the Raptors.
They re-signed Fred VanVleet.
You think they got better without Marc Gasol?
Yes.
Explain.
Marc
Marc
Gasol
Gasol.
was old,
But he
slowing
was
down.
Defensive Player of the Year like 7 years ago.
Yeah, but LeBron technically should have won that one.
LeBron probably won MVP that year, though.
Yeah, but Marc Gasol won Defensive Player of the Year. But guess what defensive team he was on?
The Memphis Grizzlies.
So he was on the second team all defense that year.
Why? What? How is that even possible?
That's
Explain.
what they're saying, man.
NBA, explain this. What is going on? This is some voodoo magic shit we got going on right here.
Right? LeBron was on all defensive first team that year, and he should have won it. But that's beside the point. They got Aaron Baines. Aaron Baines is basically the younger version of Marc Gasol.
Aaron Baines.
He's not much younger, but he's younger.
I mean, but Marc Gasol can shoot.
Aaron Baines can shoot.
Aaron Baines can shoot.
Yeah, you never seen him play?
Yeah, I've seen him play. I saw him play a lot when he was on the Celtics.
Yeah, he's a bucket.
And Aaron Baines only hit like one.
Let's see what his stats were last year.
All right. We're looking this up. Fact check right now. He thinks Aaron Baines can shoot.
I think he can shoot.
I hope he can shoot because he plays in the NBA. That's just what I'm saying.
Last year, he averaged 11.5 points per game.
What was his three?
5 rebounds. He's not the best rebounder, but he's coming off the bench as well.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he can't jump, but he's just there to like get blocks, you know.
31.5%.
From three.
Sorry, 35.1.
From three.
35%.
What, dude? You know who's also really good shooting big men?
And he shot 4 threes a game.
What? He took 4 threes a game?
Yes.
Red light.
And that's a come off the bench.
I wouldn't, dude. What? He shot 4 threes. Oh, he was on the Suns, dude.
35% though.
The Suns were like, yeah, Aaron, shoot. We don't give a fuck.
The year before that, he shot 34%, and the year before that, he shot 14.
What, dude? You know who's also good at shooting? Myers Leonard.
Yeah, that's kind of all he's there. He's there for just kind of shooting, honestly.
And he's huge. He's like 7 feet tall.
He's massive.
He's
Aaron
jacked,
Baines is
too.
big. Aaron Baines is 6'10", 260.
Aaron Baines is also freaking shredded, dude. That dude is like a freaking tank.
Yeah,
He's like Steven Adams, you know? Like, he'll like not fall on the ground.
He's also like, I think he's from New Zealand. So he's just like Steven Adams. Steven Adams from New Zealand as well.
No way.
Yeah.
I like the tattoo Steven Adams has.
Yeah, it looks like Aquaman.
Yeah.
Anyways, Aaron Baines is a great signing for the Raptors.
You think he's gonna start on the Raptors?
Probably not.
I think they're gonna have Serge at the 5 this year.
Serge isn't there. He's on the Clippers.
Serge left for the Clippers?
Yeah.
What? What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! They're gonna have no offense, dude. Like Spicy P and Fred VanVleet are gonna be all their offense.
Yeah, that's why they gave Fred so much money.
I know, but like Fred, like how old is Fred? 27.
26, I think. Let me see. 26, yeah.
I don't think Freddie is. Well, I mean, Freddie. They want a ring. What am I thinking? You know.
And he did very well in the
He
finals.
did. After his son was born too.
Yeah,
You know, like he went
exactly.
off. Like that's something you want to do as a dad. And
Exactly.
yeah, the Raptors are such like a weird team to think about. You know, like Nick Nurse, great coach, great rookie coach. They freaking like.
He's from the Spurs system.
Yeah, who's the coach of the Detroit now? Dwayne Casey.
Dwayne Casey, yeah.
Yeah, Dwayne Casey won Coach of the Year and then got
Yeah.
traded or left.
Fired.
Fired after winning Coach of the freaking Year.
Well, you know why? They got swept by the Cavs again.
Yeah, by LeBron. Who freaking LeBron? Of course they're gonna do better now. Than
LeBronto is what they
LeBron's.
called it.
Yeah, LeBronto, straight up. It was LeBronto. Like LeBron would hit game-winning shots on the Raptors every series.
Yeah.
Like once a year, LeBron's gonna hit a game-winning shot on the Raptors.
Yeah, I think he swept them every time he played them.
I bet he did.
Like, it's pretty sad. But anyways.
But I think Pascal Siakam has potential to be probably the best power forward in the East. If you think about it.
Giannis is a power forward.
Yeah, I said one of the best power
I
forwards.
thought I said
in
the
the East.
best. I was like,
I don't know. I might have said the best, but you're right. Giannis is a power forward. But I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it like if you want to consider KD a power forward,
I don't know.
you know?
His secondary position in 2K is center. Small
KD?
forward and center.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe when they play
I thought
small
the other
ball,
day.
they run KD as the big because he's almost 7 feet
But
tall.
they've never had him. They've never used him. For
Yeah,
the
they don't
Nets.
even play him.
Yeah, I know,
What?
right?
2K, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm confused.
2K is fucked right
I've only
now.
seen that one other time with Derek Jones Jr., but it made more sense with Derek Jones Jr.
Because he could throw down, you know?
Yeah, he's so freaking athletic.
Yeah, he was able to actually get boards over big men.
He's left too. I don't know what
Yeah,
team
Derek Jones Jr. left.
Is he a
Yeah,
Clipper as well?
Derek Jones Jr. is not on the Heat anymore.
Yeah, what team is he on?
I have no idea, but I know he left the Heat.
Let's see if he's on this list. He probably is. He's a Trailblazer.
What?
That's fun.
What? Oh yeah, he's how old is he? He's like 25.
23.
What?
He's my age.
What? And he can throw down in the NBA right now.
He's also 6'7". I'm like barely 6 foot.
Yeah.
But I actually saw Derrick Jones in 2K. I stood next to his player.
Yeah.
Like his actual, like he was playing 2K and I was standing next to him.
No way.
Yeah.
I've never seen a guy play 2K like an NBA player.
Yeah, it was crazy. I took a picture of it and everything.
Hell yeah.
He was like an all-star 2 when it was like the third week of the game coming out.
I guess all he does is play basketball and play 2K.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyways, any other crazy...
Take a shower, Derrick Jones.
Take a shower, dude. What the fuck?
I'm kidding.
I mean, we could talk... how about Gordon Hayward going to the Hornets?
Oh my god, dude, why?
I don't know.
He was I thought the only reason why he was on the Celtics was he wanted to play with his old college coach, you know?
I think the reason he left the Celtics was because he was like the fourth option.
Well, I mean, of course he's the fourth option. He wasn't as good as the other three.
But when he got signed there, he was the best.
He was the number one option when he signed.
Yeah.
But like, the dude freaking
Destroyed his ankle.
Yeah.
Like, but he signed 4-year, $120 million.
I don't get why he would sign he's so lucky he got a 4-year contract. If I was the Hornets, I would have given him a year, you know?
Yeah, Michael Jordan's like, I like you.
Yeah.
You want to be a Jordan athlete?
Do you want to be a Hornet?
I could see this being like, no, 'cause I don't see why they would trade him. Because they don't really have any other wings. They have like Mikal Bridges is like their only other wing on that team.
They had Nicholas Batum, but I think he left.
No, I think he did leave.
I
Either
think
he was
he
on
did.
the last year of his deal or he left.
Yeah.
Because he was getting paid $23 million.
Dude, you know when Batum was on
The Hornets or the
the Trailblazers?
Yeah, Portland.
They were phenomenal. That was when Dame was young too, hitting game winners in the playoffs before people knew who he was.
Was LA on that team as well?
Who?
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, Lamar. Yeah.
Yeah.
LA was on that. That was a phenomenal.
He wants to go back there. I know
Trailblazers
that.
Teams. Who?
He wants to go back.
He does.
Yeah.
I would be so happy if he goes back, dude. Nurkic and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Nurkic.
Yeah, Nurkic, whatever.
One of them foreign names.
Yeah, I think names are gonna be the hardest thing for us.
Yeah, I mean we'll get there though. It's our second time.
Yeah, it's round 2. Don't worry.
I mean, I don't really think Gordon Hayward's gonna do much on the Hornets.
I don't think he is either. I think. No offense to Gordon Hayward. How old is he? Like
30.
Yeah, he's 30 years old. He just got out of a bad contract. Just got out of a bad injury. He wasn't even... the only thing is, when he was playing on the Celtics were making more buckets than they were buckets scored on them every time he was out there.
He was a pretty good defender.
Yeah.
Which was surprising, honestly. I was
I
looking for
know,
more of an
right?
offensive guy.
I think it was just because he got so much bigger, too. You know?
Yeah, probably. Because
Because
he's playing like the 4 and 3 and kind of center sometimes.
Gordon Hayward?
Yeah, they would run out like a lineup where it was like Kemba, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and him.
What?
Yeah.
The Celtics do a lot of small ball. You know, Daniel Tice, I think, should be a power forward. I don't
he's
think
like-
should be a
It's
center.
like 6'8".
Yeah, and he
I mean,
can't
the power-
jump either.
And the power forward's freaking, what's his name?
Freaking
Tatum. Tatum's a power forward.
Jason Tatum, who signed another max con. Of course he's not number one scoring option. They got Jason Tatum, crossover Kemba, Jaylen Brown, who's averaging more points than Gordon Hayward is.
I think
right
they
now.
averaged the same.
Probably.
I think they did.
I think Jalen should be an all-star too. You know,
He's also an amazing defender.
yeah, one of the best in the league.
Another big signing was this one was more surprising than anything. Christian Wood to the Rockets. Do you know who Christian Wood is?
No idea.
He played for the Pistons last year, and he played phenomenal. Like his stats were insane. He only played like 17 games as a starter, like right after they traded Drummond.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he shot.
Is Christian Wood a big or a guard?
He's a power forward.
He's a power forward.
Yeah.
Can he shoot?
Yes.
No way.
Yes. Let's see. There he is, Christian Wood.
Wow, that's like the one NBA player that I've never heard of. I think I've heard of him before.
Think you've heard of him?
Yeah.
He shot 56% from the field
What?
and 38% from 3.
How old is he?
He's a little bit up there, I think,
Oh.
because he bounced around the league a lot. He's 25.
He's only 25.
Yeah, he's 25.
Yeah, that's wow. How many points a game did he average?
He averaged. Is that the right one? No, it is not. He averaged 13. But
Wow.
is there like splits for like the last few games of the season? Because like I'm pretty sure the last few games of the season he was averaging like 25.
I mean, I think Buddy Hield's older than him.
Yeah, Buddy Hield's like 28.
Yeah.
But Buddy Hield's a good player as well. Great shooter. The next
yeah.
big one's like Joe Harris. Got his 4-year, $75 million from the Nets.
Yeah, I mean, 3-point contest champion, you know?
Yeah, great shooter.
Phenomenal shooter. And you said he's a pretty good defender, too, you know?
For his, like...
For his position.
For, like, a shooter, he's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, for a shooter.
Like, he's not Kyle Korver out there. He's probably better than Duncan Robinson, but, yeah.
Yeah.
Goran Dragic back to the Heat.
Goran Dragic re-signing with the Heat.
2-year, $37 million.
Probably could be 6 man of the year if he doesn't start. You know?
Yeah.
Like, if Chris Nunn keeps starting, which I think...
Kendrick
Nunn, but Kendrick Dunn, isn't it?
Nunn. You're thinking Chris Dunn and Kendrick Nunn.
Oh, my God. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, guys.
it's so, like, close, though. I get it mixed up all the time.
Okay. So, I mean, Goran Dragic killed it before he got hurt in the playoffs last year, dude.
Yeah,
in the bubble.
Like plantar fasciitis or something like that.
Yeah, dude. And he was fucking killing it before he got hurt, dude. Like, I'm telling you, like he would have been MVP if he had kept playing.
Yeah.
And they had won. He would have 100% been MVP, dude.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Like, he was doing better than Jimmy Buckets. And with Bam back now, I think Bam's gonna be an all-star. Bam's gonna be again, yeah. And Bam's gonna be one of the best centers in the NBA again. In the East again, you know.
Oh, he could easily be the best because he just plays so different to other centers.
I know, right? He's like a black Jokic, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
and way more athletic.
Yeah, exactly, and can throw down. You know, like
he's like a better offensive Draymond Green.
Yeah, like he can pass so well, man. He can throw down he has a good free throw percentage too.
He needs to be able to hit 3. If he hits like 30% from 3, like I said about Ben Simmons,
30%. That's all you need. You just need to hit like 2 open threes a game from the corner.
Yeah, and then the Pistons signed Jeremy Grant from the Nuggets.
Yeah. Oh, Jeremy Grant. I think he's gonna be
why is he
great
on
one
the
day.
Pistons?
Well, I know. Why do they? He's only averaging like 13 points a game too when he was on the Nuggets.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, why would you not try to get a championship with the Nuggets? Why are you going to the Pistons?
Probably more money, you know.
Yeah, he got 3 years, $60 million.
Which I think was $20 million a year. Holy fuck! I think Bogdanovich is better than Jeremy Grant, honestly.
Yeah, Jeremy Grant's a power forward though.
Oh yeah.
Bogdanovich. Well, but I mean, I think the Pistons just need a player to develop a little bit.
The Pistons are having some good signings this year. What are the Pistons signing? Who are they picking up?
They're not, honestly, their signings are trash, but their draft was good.
Yeah. No, well, I mean, they're signing a lot of people. They're trying to, like, totally revamp their team. Like,
they
let go of
Mason
Luke Kennard.
Plumlee.
Yeah, I know, right? Who's honestly probably one of the best backup centers in the league.
He'll probably start for them. That's the problem.
Which is not going to be good. Because he's, like, 33 years old.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Who else they got? Who did they trade? Did they get a pick for Kennard, or who did they get for? Did they get Shamit?
Yeah, maybe. Or like Melton. Did they get like Shea Melton or something?
I don't know. Where did Landry Shamit go?
Yeah.
We're so bad at this. Sorry, guys.
Let me see if I can see. Sarge re-signed $27 million.
Did he really?
Wait. Steven Adams is on the Pelicans.
Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah.
Whoa, dude. Oh my, that's gonna
Why though?
That's gonna be awesome, dude. He's like a brick wall out there, dude. He will fuck people up. Like when he sets a screen, if you don't like see the screen coming, you're gonna fall on the floor.
That's true.
Oh my god.
Dude. Oh, Landry Shamit's on the Nets.
Ooh, that's gonna be good, dude. Good job for the Nets.
Clippers got Luke Kennard. Who the hell did Who did they get that? Who did the Pistons get?
Damn. Steven Adams.
Oh, they got Rodney Magruder.
Who?
Rodney Magruder.
I don't even know who that is.
I think they got him. The Nets will receive Landry Shamet from the Clippers and send the 19th overall pick, which was Sadiq Bey, to the Pistons. Oh, no.
Okay.
So they sent... then they sent Luke Kennard to the Clippers, who will also send Rodney Magruder to the Pistons. Rodney Magruder's he's a shooting guard that's pretty good at defense.
Who? McGruder?
Rodney Magruder, yeah. He's like a 5-point average guy, basically.
Kim Bazemore staying on the Warriors.
Yeah, no, he went to the Warriors. Did you know he was drafted? No, he was not drafted by the Warriors. He's an undrafted, but he signed to the Warriors and played for them for a while. Him and Curry are really good friends.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Kim Bazemore was great on the Hawks, man.
He was a great mentor, yeah. Love that guy. Trez on the Lakers.
Yeah, dude. And Marcus Saul and Montrezl Harrell and Anthony Davis. What the fuck?
And Wesley Matthews now, too.
Wesley
and
Marcus
KCP.
and Casey and Morris, whichever one
Markieff.
Markieff. Wow, dude. The Lakers going at it again, picking up Schroeder, Marcus Saul, Morris, re-signing Morris.
Bringing in Trez.
Yeah, Montrezl Harrell, who's defense. I mean, 6th man of the year. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
he's probably still not going to start though.
he's not going to start.
Yeah, I mean, if AD plays the big, he might start. You know,
Gasol will start.
You think Gasol's going to start?
Gasol's a better shooter.
Yeah, that's true. Gasol will space the floor for his height.
But like Trez and Schroeder off the bench is deadly.
That's gonna be. I mean, who would start at point guard if Schroeder's not starting at point guard?
It's gonna go. This is my opinion, at least. I think it's gonna go. Wesley Matthews is gonna start because he's just a good shooter.
At
good
the point
defender.
guard? You think LeBron's gonna take the ball up the court?
Well, LeBron's gonna take the ball up the court. He always does, no matter what. But I don't know who's gonna be the point guard. Honestly, it could be Schroeder. It could be KCP.
KCP's really good at defense.
Yeah,
Also.
I could see it being like KCP, Wesley Matthews, LeBron, AD, and then Marcus Gasol.
I could see that.
But they still got Kuz as well.
They do. They haven't traded away Kuz. I thought they would have traded him away by now. Because I thought if they traded away Danny Green, they would have put him as a package with Kuzma and signed a big guy.
Yeah.
You know, maybe like I don't know. I mean, Giannis has a max next year that he's gonna have his contract end. I wonder where he's gonna go.
Heat probably.
I've been seeing that. I mean, the Heat always like picking up top free agents. You know, Pat Riley has a way with words.
So, yeah, he
I
just
think-
you know what he does, right?
What?
He just puts his rings on the table.
What? Like all 12 of them, probably.
He's got like 4 or something like that. He just puts them on the table and he's
Yeah,
like,
I
"You
mean-
want one?"
He got like 3 as a coach on the Lakers with
Oh
Magic.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he was when he got like I think he got 3 or 4 with Magic Johnson, and then
He's
got
gotten
like
3 with the Heat.
yeah, and then 3 with the Heat. Like what the fuck? Like I think he's good at like seducing people to come with him. Like he's
Apparently
like
he's got a way with words.
yeah, he does. I wonder how it's the hair and the words, man.
It's the rings.
It's the rings, 100% the rings.
Yeah. He's like, "You
"Oh,
want to win? You want to be a champion?"
Yeah.
Who else? Marcus Morris goes back to the Clippers for 4 years, 64 mil.
What the fuck, dude?
I don't know what
Like,
they're doing. I think their team's still gonna be pretty good though.
I think they are too. I think is Paul George still there? They
Yeah,
haven't
he's
left.
still there.
Paul George hasn't left yet. You think they're gonna keep Paul George?
Why not? He's a pretty good. He's a very good player.
But he can't play. He can't do shit in the playoffs.
I mean, yeah, he only really had like 2 bad playoff games though for the Clippers.
No, he didn't. He had a whole series of bad playoffs game against. He had every playoff game against. He was bad.
He was decent though. Like,
Dude, he averaged like 13 points a game,
I'm-
not off like 20%, dude.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Dude, this is the low blow. We're talking about all the shit that's going on.
Hey, honestly though, Kawhi didn't do very well either.
What? Yes, he did.
He didn't shoot very well, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he did not shoot. He did not shoot as good as he usually does, like when he was on the Raptors. But
Yeah. Who's their coach? They got
Doc.
No, Doc's not their coach.
Doc's not their coach.
Doc's the coach of the Sixers, bro.
What?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Like a while ago, actually.
What?
Yeah. Their coach is who's Cleveland's coach?
Tyronn Lue.
Yeah, they.
Tyronn Lue.
Yeah,
coach
he's the
now?
head coach.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right, dude. They did pick up Ty Lue.
Did you know D'Antoni's the assistant coach for the Nets?
Yeah, D'Antoni left.
Yeah, I was making sure you knew that.
Steve Nash is the head coach of the Nets.
And they got Amari Stoudemire as a coach.
As a coach, I was about to say, I was like, are you about to say as a player?
No, but he did like win like a championship in like the FIBA or something like that. Like
No
like the
way.
foreign leagues and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently he was like won the MVP and he won a championship there recently.
I thought Jimmer Fredette and freaking Josh Smith were the 2 ones that were balling out in the FIBA.
No, it was Amari.
No way.
Yeah, this year.
Hell yeah, Amari.
It's so funny. Who else?
Yeah,
D'Anthony
Serge
Melton.
Ibaka signed with the Clippers. The Clippers are gonna be good, dude. Like
I think Serge is a great pick for them.
Pat Bev, George, Kawhi,
Marcus.
Marcus, and Serge.
And
Or
then-
Serge plays the 4 sometimes, you know.
Yeah, but then they have him as a center in this.
I think Serge is a good small ball center.
Yeah,
You
he's only
know,
like 6'9". If
he can
if he
shoot.
goes back to Ibaka,
If he goes, oh my god, dude, a block was the shit, dude.
he's averaging like 3 blocks a game.
OKC, man, what the fuck happened to them? Like,
Dude, they had so many good players on the team. Like they drafted like Enes Kanter. They had freaking that Russell Westbrook guy,
know, right?
Harden.
Who's
Durant,
that?
Steven Adams.
Sixth man of the year.
They had Sabonis. They drafted Domantas Sabonis as well.
Yeah, they did. They drafted Sabonis. Yeah. Drafted Shea. No, wait. No, the Clippers drafted
The
Shea.
Clippers drafted Shea.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been so much turnover in this for that team.
I know, right? Like, they're like the team that
Jeremy
rebuilds.
Grant as well, right? No, was he Bull first? He may have been a Bull first.
I think he was. Yeah, I know he was on OKC.
Anyways, we'll go down the list a little bit. D'Anthony Melton re-signed with the Grizzlies. Really good defensive shooting guard, 4-year, $35 million.
So, remember when we were talking about Tristan Thompson and I said he was bad?
Yeah.
So, he signed with the Celtics.
I know. I think he's going to be great for the Celtics.
Jeff Teague signed for the Celtics, too.
That's crazy.
What?
But
Okay.
I really do think that...
He is. He's going to be like another... You know Robert Williams, the guy on the Celtics,
Yeah.
the young guy? I think Robert Williams is going to take over as a starter once he's good enough.
Yeah.
But right now, Tristan Thompson is a good guy to get boards and get blocks.
Yeah, you said he was terrible. I'm like, bro, he's just going to get rebounds. That's all he does.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. He's a great defender, too. He can play defense on the wing, which I wasn't thinking about, when you said that. Now I'm thinking about it a little bit more. He won a ring.
And when they were playing in those finals, if he got more than 10 rebounds in a game, they won.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, like
he's exactly what the Celtics need.
He was a momentum guy too,
Yeah, he's exactly what the Celtics need is what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's going to go out there and get them like 30 points a game.
Yeah.
But if he gets them 10 rebounds, that's all they need. And just get like a block.
Yeah, and wow, they picked up Jeff Teague too.
That's a good pickup too.
Yeah, because Kemba gets hurt a lot.
Yeah, and that's a good he can just come in and start.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
I think Kemba was playing with a hurt knee the whole regular season.
He was, I think.
And then I heard that when he went to the
Bubble.
bubble, he was feeling a lot better, but he still didn't do his crossover Kemba Worthy,
Yeah, exactly. Jay Crowder's on the Suns. That's gonna be good for them.
Melo is staying on the Timberwolves.
Who?
Melo.
Melo's going to the Timberwolves?
No, I mean staying on the Trailblazers. Yeah,
I was so confused. Justin Holiday on the Pacers again. 3-year, $18 million.
Good dude. I think his brother's also on the Pacers too. Not Drew, but Aaron Holiday.
Yeah, Aaron Holiday.
Yeah,
they're all brothers as well.
Yeah, they're all the three brothers.
Yep.
I feel good for I bet their parents are happy.
I mean, no doubt.
I wonder how much money their parents get a year.
From their kids' child support.
Yeah,
Child supporting their parents. Jordan Clarkson back on the Jazz.
That's a good pickup.
4-year, $52 million.
Jordan Clarkson was doing really good on the Jazz. I think he was better than Mike Conley.
Until he tore his Achilles, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, Mike Conley's he's like 34 too, or like 30.
He's like 32.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just rough for him. He was great for the Grizzlies.
He
such
was,
a great
dude.
player.
He was a top 5 point guard.
Yeah, he's such a great player.
Him and Marcus Gasol were like a 1-2 punch, man. They went to the playoffs like 4 years in a row.
Western Conference Finals as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they're grit and grind. Great team.
Grit and grind.
But other than that, it's just tough. And all the other pickups are not really big. I mean, Avery Bradley went to the Heat. That's pretty big.
That's a good one.
Not many other really big ones, though.
Mo Harkless, 1-year deal with the Heat.
Nerlens Noel went to the Knicks.
What? Dude, so did Austin Rivers.
Oh, yeah, he did. Dwight Howard on the Sixers.
Dwight on the Sixers. They're taking away Al Horford.
Al Horford's on the Thunder now.
Yeah.
Kelly Oubre's on the Warriors. That should be good.
Brooklyn Nets decline Garrett Temple's option.
He's a Bull.
He's a Bull now.
Yeah.
Frank Kaminsky got his option declined.
Yeah.
Tim Hardaway is going back to the Mavs. I think he's great with Luka because he's a great shooter and he's really athletic for his height too. So I think he's really good to pair with Luka.
This will round out our free agency talk, and then we're gonna move on to football talk after a little break.
Deal.
But this is gonna round it out. You ready?
Yeah.
DeMarcus Cousins on the Rockets.
I heard about that, dude.
Healthy Boogie would be insane on that team.
If I was Russ, that would give me motivation to stay on the Rockets. If I was Russ, because Boogie can kind of shoot for his height, and he's healthy. Boogie Cousins can cross people up for his height.
If he's 75%, that team's gonna be elite.
Yeah, all he needs is just Like, he's a great big man. Just sit there, get boards, and get buckets down low. And he can shoot pretty well, too, for his height. But I haven't seen him play in, like, 3 years.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
It's rough to see.
Yeah.
But when he was playing on the Pelicans, before he, like, tore his Achilles or whatever.
Him and AD were a 1-2
Oh,
punch.
they're amazing.
Sure. Oh, my God. That was crazy watching them play, dude. I was like, this is awesome. And they loved each other, too. They were like such good buddies.
Oh, it's so sad to see. All right, we're going to come back in a little bit and talk about what's going to happen this week in football. We're going to have our picks and, maybe talk a little bit about it. But we're going to take a little break.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And we are back. All right, now we're going to talk about the NFL. The big game tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
12:30. Lions, Texans.
Uh-oh. Well, I bet DeAndre Hopkins is going to go off.
D-Hop's not on the team.
I know.
Crazy kid. Doesn't know anything about football.
I mean, I was making a Texans joke.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, shouts out to Bill O'Brien right here. Sorry, Houston.
GM/head coach, yeah.
Yeah.
Never goes well.
Yeah, man. It's going to be the next Bill Belichick. That's what everybody says.
I am very worried for my Lions, if anybody was wondering. We are very injury prone right now. We have a lot of injuries. Our defense played very well last week, but our offense did not even put up a single point. We lost 20-0 to the Panthers. But our defense did have 2 picks, both in the end zone.
I mean, you were playing against a backup QB, too, who went off.
Yeah, he's very fast. That's the only thing I can say about him.
Yeah, I had DJ Moore and Curtis Samuel on my fantasy team who each got me over 20 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But our defense also, they did what they could, but if your offense doesn't score, then your defense is literally just on the field the entire time.
Yeah. Like, if your defense can't score and your offense can't score, then you're going to...
Yeah, but we got 2 turnovers.
Yeah, there you go. I mean,
but if your offense can't do anything about it, you can't, you're not going to win.
Yeah.
But we're playing the Texans. They're 3-7. I could see us getting this W. It's at home, obviously, because we play every Thanksgiving game at home.
You're so lucky.
Yeah, it's because they're the ones who founded the Thanksgiving game.
No way.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
So, if Swift plays, if Kenny Golladay plays, I could see them both having massive games.
Who's the leading receiver? Is it Kenny Golladay or like Marvin Jones Jr.?
I think it's Kenny Golladay.
I think it is.
But he hasn't played much, so I guess it'd be Marvin Jones.
Yeah, I used to have Marvin Jones on my fantasy team, but I dropped him.
Yeah, we've just been riddled with injuries this year, as most teams have, but Stafford tore a ligament in his thumb 2 weeks ago, so he's throwing on a bad hand right now.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, not many excuses, but at least the Texans have a pretty bad team. So I'm going to take the Lions in this one. Who do you think will win? I think the Lions are going to win 24-21.
I'll take Houston just to go up against your word because I think Deshaun Watson is a phenomenal quarterback. I think he'll pull something together. He's really clutch. I think if Houston has some good receivers that are healthy too, like if Will Fuller's fully 100%, if Randall Cobb's 100%, I think they're...
Randall Cobb's out, I think.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But they've got Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, they got Brandon Cooks too. You're right.
Yeah.
And, they're not, fully shot on wide receiver position. But, I think Duke Johnson, I think he has a chance of going off too because you said... your secondary, you guys got some turnovers, but I think Duke Johnson's going to be good at holding the ball and not getting turnovers.
It's either going to be a shit show or it's going to be a very high-scoring game.
Yeah.
Because both offenses have the potential to do that.
Yep.
The next game we have is the Washington football team versus the Cowboys, both 3-7.
All right. Well, now that the Red Rocket's healthy, I think he is actually a pretty good quarterback. He sucked like huge dick on the Bengals, but he threw 3 TDs last week, which is good.
Well, the Bengals never gave him a team, though.
Yeah, I mean, what do you mean? They had good wide receivers, but they were all hurt. Like Tyler Boyd was good, John Ross was good, AJ Green's good.
They used to have Marvin Jones as well.
Yeah, they had potential. I don't know why. I guess then it was all Andy Dalton's fault. But now on the Cowboys, I don't think it's all Andy Dalton's fault. Because they won a game last week.
Oh, well, against a bad team, right?
I don't even remember who they won.
I'll look at who they played.
Yeah, but
it was a good game, though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, dude, they come back. They came back that game, dude. They were down. What did they play?
They played the Packers, so they played a really good team.
Shouts out to Dallas, dude.
Oh, that was the Colts.
Oh, what's the Colts?
They played the Vikings. Still a good team.
Yeah. Who did they play? The Colts or the Vikings?
They played the Vikings. Cowboys played the Vikings. The teams were right next to each other. I got confused with the pictures.
Oh,
It's on me. It's on me.
Ryan can't see that well right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Happens.
No, you're not. Don't worry about that.
Anyways, but the Washington football team has an amazing defense.
And they got Scary Terry.
And Scary Terry. J.D. McKissick, former Detroit Lion.
I picked J.D. McKissick to do good.
Former Detroit Lion?
Yeah. I think.
Who do you think's going to win?
I think Dallas is going to win.
You think Dallas?
Yeah, even though the Washington has a really good defense. I don't think Washington's going to put up points against Dallas.
No, I don't think they will either. Yeah. I think Dallas' offense is just unstoppable when it gets rolling.
Yeah, even without Dak Prescott, still, a Zeke, plus they have, oh my God, dude, the wide receivers are so good, like Amari Cooper, Kenny Galladay.
They don't have Kenny Galladay.
I mean, not Kenny Galladay.
CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb.
They got, you're thinking of Michael Gallup.
Yeah, Michael Gallup. What am I thinking, dude? I'm freaking dumb.
It's all good. We've been doing this for an hour now. We're good.
You know who I'm talking.
I know what you're talking about. He's great. They're just deep ball threat. I think Cowboys will run away with this game.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be 35 to 21 or something like that.
I don't think. Yeah, Alex Smith is back, but he hasn't been playing that good since he's back.
But I could see Washington getting a pick six in this game.
Yeah, that would be nice.
But then they only score 14 points in total.
Yeah,
from their offense.
They'll get a pick six and maybe 2 field goals if they're lucky.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
I could see Scary Terry burning the Cowboys' terrible secondary.
Yeah, that's true. But they got the Dallas. They got a good D line.
Yeah.
They're good. So we'll see what happens that game.
The Ravens-Steelers game got postponed because apparently a few Ravens players have COVID.
Mark Ingram and J.K. Dobbs.
And apparently a few Dobbins, I think.
Yeah, Dobbins.
Yeah.
But both of them got COVID. I think both.
Which really sucks.
I think both of them played on Sunday, too.
With COVID, right? Yeah. That's so bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, that'd be an amazing Thursday night Thanksgiving game.
That would be the best.
A 6-4 team versus a 10-0 team.
Oh my God, dude.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be phenomenal, dude.
We can still talk about it because it's gonna happen on Sunday.
Yeah, Lamar isn't doing that good, but
their defense is amazing.
Yeah, their defense is amazing. I don't know how the freaking Steelers are doing so good. The Steelers are doing their defense is so good. Minka Fitzpatrick might be Defensive Player of the Year.
Or T.J. Watt.
Dude.
T.J. Watt should have won it last year.
Yes, dude. Minka Fitzpatrick was the best free safety in the league. When he was at right when he came to Pittsburgh, he turned into the best free safety.
He got a pick six in their first game.
Yeah, he got a pick six last week too, actually.
Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah, dude.
Their corners aren't even that good. It's just their front seven's amazing.
Yeah.
They just have such.
Man.
Yeah. Is that where Minka went?
Yeah, that's where Minka went.
That's crazy.
That's where Minka went. That's where Eddie Jackson went too.
Yeah, the Bear.
He was probably the best free safety, one of the best free safeties in the league too right now.
Yeah.
Xavier McKinney's gonna be the next big thing.
Where did Jamal Adams go?
The Seahawks.
No, so where did he go to school though?
I think LSU.
LSU, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, SEC is so good.
Ohio State.
No, he went to LSU.
Yeah.
Yeah, DBU.
I think he was with he was out there with Amari Cooper, not Amari Cooper, with Odell Beckham and
Honey Badger. You mean Jarvis?
Yeah, Jarvis.
Yeah, he went to LSU, otherwise known as DBU, because they have some of the best DBs. Anyways, in that game, I think the Steelers would run away with that game.
Yeah, I think their defense is really good.
I don't see the Steelers really losing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about who can beat the Steelers. Patty Mahomes might be able to do it.
Yeah.
But that's because they haven't they need a quarterback that can throw 99% accuracy.
Exactly. But the Steelers' offense is amazing. They've got Chase Claypool, Deontay Jackson, Juju Smith-Schuster.
Deontay
Eric
Jackson
Ebron's playing well.
Nowhere,
Yeah.
James
Conner, he's not the best, but he still gets it done.
Yeah, he had a TD last week.
Yeah, he's not he doesn't do anything other than just running forward and
getting a few yards.
Getting a few yards, yeah.
Yeah, he won't lose you some yards when he's running.
Yeah. All right. The next game we'd have is no, it's not the best game. But who'd you have winning that game? Ravens or Steelers? I say
Steelers. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it'll be high scoring unless Lamar just shits the bed again.
Yeah, if he throws more than one pick, they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
You know.
By a lot.
Yeah, by a lot, exactly. Like if he throws picks, that takes away their scoring opportunities. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
But
the next team is Browns Jaguars.
We're doing that one.
Yeah. We're gonna do all of them.
Okay.
So I mean, we might as well get the stinkers out of the way
I
too.
had the Falcons up next.
Well, because they're like your favorite team.
Yeah, but that's okay. Browns and Jags. Browns got a really good defense this year. I think Myles Garrett was going to win MVP Defensive Player of the Year, but then he got hurt last week, or he got COVID. So
yeah, I think Browns run away with this one easily.
Yeah, even though just because Jacksonville's offense is ass too.
Yeah, their defense is trash.
Yeah.
If Gardner plays though,
then they could be pretty good.
They could win if Gardner plays.
That's if he plays.
Yeah, exactly. If Gardner wins on Sunday, I'm wearing my Jaguars jersey. I'm wearing my Gardner jersey.
Bet. I think I got Cleveland winning. Definitely.
Yeah, easily. We'll go Falcons Raiders. Bet. That's going to be a good game.
I think.
For our in-house Falcons fan.
Yeah, I don't want to be biased and say the Falcons are going to win.
I could see the Falcons winning.
But I could, I mean, the Raiders are good. They're the only team that's beaten Kansas City this year.
Twice, right?
No, Kansas City beat them again.
Oh, they beat him, but that was such a close game.
It was, dude. It was a phenomenal. Derek Carr went off. I think Derek Carr threw 3 TDs too.
Derek Carr's so good.
Yeah.
When he's hot, he's amazing.
Yeah, and Nelson Aguilar had a TD. Nelson Aguilar's had a TD in every game the past 3 weeks. But like with Atlanta, the thing is Julio hasn't been doing that good. So and Calvin Ridley's still hurt. So they're not really gonna. Their passing game isn't on point. They for freaking almost last week, the second half of the game, they had -4 yards of offense, which is the worst thing you could ever have. That sounds like a high school football team,
Yeah, the Raiders have a pretty good defense.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, if Matt Ryan if he goes back to MVP Matt Ryan levels in this game, because I could see him doing that. Why not?
Yeah.
After Thanksgiving, he's feeling good. He's like, yeah, let's go out there and win a game, boys.
Yeah, I know, right?
I could see this being a stupid high-scoring game.
Yeah, Todd Gurley's been doing pretty good, too. He's been getting TDs. He hasn't been rushing that much, but he's been getting TDs.
Yeah, I saw this crazy thing. Do you know what Pro Football Focus is?
Yeah.
They rate all their players and stuff. Todd Gurley is apparently the worst running back in the league.
Why?
I don't know. I was so confused. I'm like, bro, he's 9th in fantasy points.
Yeah.
I guess because when he runs the ball, he doesn't do much with it. He just gets some yards and then he gets a touchdown or something.
Yeah.
I think it's because your guys' O-line is so good.
Yeah.
Or it's decent,
Yeah, the O-line is.
I don't understand I do not understand how the Falcons are
doing so bad.
Doing so poorly.
I know,
they just
right?
have a great team.
Literally, their defense is bad, but the only reason why the Falcons can win games is because their offense can put up enough points.
But I feel like your defense has so much talent on it.
They do, man. Oh my! I thought Deion Jones should be one of the best middle linebackers in the league right now.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
But I think his team just sucks.
Yeah.
I think Raiders are going to win this game, but I would not be surprised if the Falcons win.
Yeah, I hope the Falcons are going to win, but I think the Raiders are going to win too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next game. Where do you want to go? We'll do one of the lame games. Dolphins and Jets.
Dolphins and Jets. I think the Dolphins are going to win because I think Tua is going to have a really good bounce back game.
And the Jets are just terrible.
Yeah, the Jets are the worst team I've ever seen. Alabama can beat the Jets right now.
Georgia might be able to beat the Jets.
Yeah, Georgia can beat the Jets right now. Their defense is killer. And yeah, dude, the Jets are a weird team, because they just picked up Sam Darnold, and I feel like they're going to sign Trevor Lawrence, which I feel like would be not a good idea.
You think they'll draft him? Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't think is going to be a good idea because I think Sam Darnold still has really good potential, and I think I'm as old as Sam Darnold. I think Sam Darnold's 21.
You've said that 7 times.
I know, right? It's freaking when I say that, I mean that means he's still really young for the NFL.
I mean, Joe Burrow is older than Lamar Jackson, right?
What?
Yeah. Joe Burrow's 24.
What? That's crazy.
Lamar's my age.
That's so crazy. Oh my gosh.
It's not weird.
Yeah, I know, right? Lamar's balling out right now.
Yeah.
Damn. And I'm cooking at Taco Mac. Lamar's balling out in the NFL.
Oh, don't doss us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Dolphins win this game by 30.
I think so too. I think Miami has a really good defense this year too.
Their defense is insane.
Yeah. Plus they got. I mean, like Tua didn't do that good. Tua did not do good at all last week. He had 80 yards and a TD, and I got benched in the fourth quarter.
I don't understand why he got benched.
Yeah.
I don't know. Apparently, the coach doesn't like Tua, but he prefers Fitzpatrick.
I could see that.
But the ownership wants Tua to play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I could totally see that. Because like Tua's a really likable guy, but Fitz is like really inconsistent, which it could be a good thing too. You know, like he could go off one game, like. In the second half of the fourth quarter that he played last week, he threw for over 100 yards, and he marched the team up the field.
He's a gunslinger.
Yeah,
just wants to push the ball down the field a lot.
Yeah,
but yeah, if Tua plays, I feel like it's gonna be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, definitely. Like I think Miami's gonna be able to put up big numbers still. I think they're gonna hold New York to no numbers.
Yeah, I could see this being like a 28 to -3 game. Anyways. This game should be fun right here. Chargers Bills.
I think it will be a fun game too.
Because although the Chargers are 3-7,
Justin Herbert,
they play like they're undefeated.
Yeah, Justin Herbert does really good. Keenan Allen does really good. Yeah. But the Bills also have a really good offense too. Josh Allen. Yeah, Josh Allen's playing like an MVP. Stephon Diggs is playing like the best wide receiver in the league right now.
Cole Beasley somehow gets all those yards.
Is freaking killing it too.
Yeah.
They have more good wide receivers, don't they?
I don't know. I don't really watch Bills games.
Yeah, dude.
But their team's fun to watch.
They are.
I do watch them.
Josh Allen can run too, which I'm surprised about.
Yeah, what they say, whenever they talk about white dudes that run, he's sneaky athletic.
Yeah, sneaky athletic.
It's just such a kick in the balls. But I definitely see the Bills winning this game. But it's another high-scoring game, which we'd love to see.
Yeah.
Who cares about defense anymore?
I know, right? Do you remember like last year or a couple years ago when
the Super Bowl?
No, not then.
Oh.
But when Kansas City played the Rams in a regular season game.
Yeah.
I watched that game live, dude. It was amazing, dude. Kansas City ended up losing.
It was like 55 to something, right?
Yeah, dude.
55 to 50 something.
God, dude. They both QBs went off. Phenomenal game to watch.
Which is weird because Jared Goff's like not a good quarterback anymore.
I know, right? Like what's going on with the Rams too? Like they got a great coach, good wide receivers too. Like Cooper Kupp's pretty good. Robert Woods is pretty good.
Jared Goff just doesn't have it in him. He's not a killer.
Yeah, he's not a killer, man. I don't think he's confident enough out there. I think Justin Herbert's more confident than he is.
Justin Herbert's like he's got balls down to his knees.
Yeah, dude, he's been slinging the rock, dude. Holy shit, man. Even though they've been losing, like he went out there.
He has no fear.
Yeah, no fear, exactly. Like he's
like that Saints game they had.
Where we were through for over 300 yards.
But that last freaking throw he had.
No.
He threw the ball up to Mike Williams. He was in triple coverage.
Yes.
And the dude came down with the ball.
Oh my god.
It was amazing.
The cojones on that man.
They still lost.
They did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they missed a field goal or something like that.
They won last week though.
Yeah. Chargers are a fun team.
Yeah, dude. Like they got he's like the Tyler Hero of the NFL, I feel like.
He's 6'6" as well. He's huge.
He is. He's a big dude. Yeah. I didn't think he was going to be I'm very, very, very surprised that Justin Herbert is doing better than Tua right now.
You say that, but Tua's coming off pretty scary injuries.
He is, but he was everybody's been saying that Tua was 100% healthy like in the preseason. So
I also think Tua doesn't have as good of a team as Justin Herbert does. Although the record's different, I think Justin Herbert has way better weapons than Tua does.
Yeah, I could see that.
Tua only has Devontae Parker.
Yeah. Which is
Chargers have I almost said Justin Herbert. They got Austin Eckler. They have Keenan Allen, who's a perennial Pro Bowler.
Yeah,
they have
always
Mike Williams, who's great. They have Hunter Henry, who's a great tight end.
One of the best tight ends in the league right
now. Exactly.
Wow, dude, they got weapons.
They have weapons,
Holy shit.
They just had limp arm Philip Rivers as their quarterback.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think Bills win this game.
I think Bills win too, even though the Chargers are pretty good.
We were just sucking the dick at the Chargers, but that's just because they're a fun team to watch.
Yeah, it's always good when I think Chargers are more fun to watch than the Rams, definitely.
Oh,
the Chargers are going to be the team in LA. Like, the
In a
Rams.
few years, yeah.
Yeah, the Rams are going to lose it, that's for sure. Just because once Aaron Donald leaves the Rams are not going to be good
Aaron
anymore.
Donald's so good.
I know, right? And Jalen freaking Ramsey, dude. Oh, my
Having a
God.
great season. Anyways, let's get on to the
Yeah,
next
keep
game.
going.
Cardinals, Patriots.
Arizona, I'm going for the win.
Yeah, I agree.
DeAndre Hopkins is leading the league in receiving yards, isn't he?
I think it's like receptions. I don't know if he's leading the league in yards.
Yeah. I think Kyler Murray's doing pretty good. I just don't think New England has it in them.
I don't either.
Cam Newton's not clutch anymore. He's not an MVP anymore.
He's a running back. He's barely a quarterback.
Yeah, dude, he runs for more yards than he throws. He only runs for like 100 and throws for like 90.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's pretty sad.
Yeah.
And Rex Burkhead tore his ACL, who's like their main focus on offense.
And he's like their fullback too.
Yeah.
Like he's not even their running
Sexy
back.
Rexy.
What do they got? Who's their running back?
Sony.
No,
Michelle.
dude. You know what
James
also?
White. Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Dude, Damian Harris.
Yeah,
The
that kid's
rookie
cute.
from Alabama.
Right? Yeah. It's a rookie.
Hell yeah, Damian Harris coming in clutch.
Is he a
man.
rookie or is he a second year
He's
guy?
a rookie.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, he's been killing it right now. Man.
So surprising.
I know, right? It's weird, dude. Like, Nick Chubb was a 4th round draft pick. Damian Harris was. Sony Michel was.
So I'm sure he was a first round pick.
Oh, he was?
He was the last pick in the first
Yeah,
round.
that's right. But, like, him and Nick Chubb both were low picks. I don't get why people didn't pick him up, you know? Like, the SEC is always the best conference in college football, and they always never.
Yeah, I mean, DeAndre Swift's been playing well for the Lions as well, so I
yeah,
agree.
exactly, you know? Like.
What's that? It could be Derrick Henry. Todd Gurley, when he won MVP.
I mean, if we're going to talk about NFL running backs that came from Alabama and Georgia, what do we got? Derrick Henry, Mark Ingram,
Todd Gurley,
Sony Michel,
Herschel
Nick
Walker.
Chubb. I mean, if we keep going back to players that have retired too, or Herschel Washer. I mean, if you want to talk about Auburn, Bo Jackson,
Trent Richardson.
Trent Richardson, who sucked dick, but he was good. He won.
Didn't Barry McFadden go to like Alabama or something?
No, he
like
went to Oklahoma.
Oh, my bad. I
Yeah.
saw Red School. I'm not a big college guy. so-
Close enough. You're good. You almost had it.
I almost did, yeah. But like, then they have like the really good people. Like Oklahoma is like has a lot of legends.
Yeah, and Ohio State does too. You know, they got Zeke and J.K. Dobbins.
Adrian Peterson.
Oklahoma. Yeah, if we're talking about Oklahoma.
Yeah. I think Barry went there as well. But
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
people
Barry went
come
to
from everywhere.
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State.
Yeah. But
Anyways,
yeah, on to but yeah, dude, the SEC has good running backs.
here's like the biggest shit game of the week.
Hold on, let me guess which one it's gonna be.
It's pretty obvious in my opinion.
Hold on. You think New York and Cincinnati is gonna be worse than New England and
Oh yeah.
and Miami and Cleveland and Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think that's gonna be the worst game.
Bengals don't have Joe Burrow.
Yeah, but Ryan Finley, I mean, they still got kind of good wide receivers, you know? Like, Tyler Boyd is really good, dude, and A.J. Green's healthy.
I just think it's gonna be sloppy.
Do they still have Joe Mixon?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like, Joe Mixon's a good running back.
Yeah, but they don't have the guy that everyone wants to watch play.
They don't got Big Dick Joe no more.
Big Joe.
You know, like, the dude had BDE, that's for sure.
It's gonna be Danny Dimes versus Ryan Finley. Who gives a shit?
No one cares, dude. What are they, like,
That's why it's a 1 o'clock game.
Yeah, I know. What's going on with New York, too, man? Like,
I don't know.
why do people want to leave New York? And
Bro, Saquon Barkley was my freaking dark horse pick for MVP this year.
No way. Yeah, had like freaking like 0.3 points the only game he played this year in
so
fantasy.
sad.
Like
So
something
sad.
stupid like that.
Well, because they played the Steelers.
Oh,
And the Steelers shut them down.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I remember one of our coworkers, Vinny. He's a huge Steelers fan.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah. He's
He's
huge.
a Penguins fan.
Yeah, huge Steelers fan. All like Pittsburgh stuff.
Yeah.
He was a Wizards fan for some reason. I don't understand that.
What?
Yeah. Anyways, I got a little off subject there. He was telling me, he's like, yeah, Saquon Barkley, because I told him about my dark horse pick, obviously. And he's like, little bitch boy Saquon, 3 points. It's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, those calves, man.
Anyways.
Or those thighs. Yeah, but I think
this is going to be a tie.
who do you think's gonna win?
It's going to be a tie.
Nah, dude, I think
I'm going to take Giants.
I was thinking about it too. I'm taking the Giants just because I think Daniel Jones is gonna have more confidence than Ryan Finley.
Yeah. But I mean, obviously I would. I mean, they're a 5.5 point favorite as well.
That's it.
That's a lot
That is.
for the team is bad, yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, usually 90% of the time, like when a starting quarterback gets hurt and then your backup has to start the next game, they're not going to win
Unless they play the Lions.
unless they play the Lions. And yeah, but I mean that's okay.
It's happened like 7 times. That's why I said that.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They lost to like Daniel Orton and shit like that. It was, it's so bad.
People you don't even know like where they came from.
So yeah, he was bagging groceries last week. And he's not Kurt Warner.
Yeah, no, dude. I heard that Adam Thielen when he got before he was an undrafted. No, or
I think he was undrafted.
Yeah, it was Adam Thielen, but he was like, or Adam Thielen or Julian Edelman, one of the two. But they were like, yeah, dude, I was like a dental assistant, and then one of those teams called me. I think it was Adam Thielen. He's like, yeah, dude, I was a dental assistant, and then I got called, and I was like, well, doc, I gotta quit. And he's like, well, go be in the NFL.
Kurt Warner was a bag boy.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
That's nuts, dude.
Anyways, we'll say Giants.
Yeah.
Because that's a shit show. What about Panthers, Vikings? We'll go through these ones a little bit quicker.
Yeah, I think Panthers, Vikings. I think Vikings are gonna come down with it. I know Panthers don't have Christian McCaffrey and they don't have Teddy Bridgewater. Yeah. So they're not gonna be that good.
Unless the Vikings are the Lions, then yeah.
Yeah, and the Vikings I think Dalvin Cook I think is the best running back in the league now.
Right now, yeah.
After the past 3 weeks that he had, I think now he's the best.
You know who he played in those weeks? The Detroit Lions.
Yeah. And he had that's the game where he had 39 fantasy points for me.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. He has hell receiving yards too, which is great.
But yeah, I think Vikings are gonna win that game.
Yeah.
Pretty well. Pretty well. Anyways, Titans Colts. That's gonna be a good game. But I think I'm gonna give it to the Titans.
Yeah. I'm really bummed out that T.Y. Hilton isn't doing that good.
Yeah.
I thought he would be doing a lot better this year. Or I thought he would still keep up the same numbers with Phillip Rivers, but he's not. And I think we talk about this. Tennessee is a phenomenal defense. Derrick Henry's phenomenal. They got good wide receivers. A.J. Brown.
Corey Davis.
You know, A.J. Brown played
Johnny
with
Smith.
Yeah, exactly. But DK Metcalf played with A.J. Brown and
at college, right?
Yeah, in Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
You know, Alabama beat them like 49-4, or like to 6 or something like that.
Was it last? Wait, no. Who did they play last week? Oh, they played Kentucky last week.
Yeah.
And it was like 3-0.
Yeah.
Like 2 minutes left in the first, and I was like, "Ooh, Kentucky's gonna win!" And then score 63-3.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I couldn't believe that Ole Miss they've had such a good offense. Like they've produced some great players, like great wide receivers.
Not the best. I mean, they had Robert Nkemdiche as well.
Yeah, and
who did nothing.
Yeah, I mean, good. They have good. Like even their quarterback Jordan Tamu, who's the backup for freaking Patty Mahomes right now. So
yeah, he'll learn.
He's not gonna. Yeah, he's gonna learn a lot. That's for sure.
Yeah, and then when he's like 30, he'll get to play somewhere.
Like freaking Taysom Hill.
Yeah, exactly.
His first start at 30 years old as the QB, and then gets 2 rushing touchdowns at 30 years old too. Like
yeah, he like
no
fear. Like 600 pounds.
What? The
Yeah.
dude played tight end, so he has to be able to freaking.
No, he played at BYU and he was like a running back.
Yeah,
he was a quarterback. Yeah. And then he went on his mission, because that's what they have to do usually. They have to go like on a mission for like 5 years or something like that, and then they.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because they're Mormons.
BYU's Mormon?
Yeah, Brigham Young University. Brigham Young was the leader of the Mormon faith.
No way.
Yeah.
They got to do a 5-year. What is it?
I'm not too sure on this, but they do a mission for their church, and it's like assigned to them, and then they go off and do that, and they live their life like that. It's usually like limited like contact with a lot of people, and they do that for the church, and then they can go do what they want.
Wow, dude, that sucks.
I mean, it doesn't suck for them because that's what they believe in.
Yeah.
But then he just happened to be uber athletic. Apparently, he tore his ACL a lot as well in college.
Oh my god, dude.
And he just didn't play for a few years. Got signed by the Saints, and he was like 27. And they're like, he's a secret weapon. One special teams player of the week, and then everyone knew who he was.
Yeah.
As a quarterback too. Oh, it's great.
Yeah, BYU's doing really good this year too. They're undefeated.
They typically are. All right. So we say Titans. What about Niners, Rams?
I got Niners, even though.
You got Niners?
Yeah.
I'd say Rams, bro.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Is what's his name healthy? The quarterback for the 49ers.
Jimmy G.
Yeah.
I do not know.
I know George Kittle isn't healthy. Is Samuel still on there, the wide receiver?
He's having such a bad season.
He is.
Because he's been hurt, and then I think he had COVID.
Who did they pick up as a tight end?
Oh, they got Jordan Reed.
Jordan Reed, yeah.
Former Washington football team.
I think Jordan Reed could be a good pickup.
But he also got hurt as well this season for a little bit.
I think, but now that I think about it, yeah, LA's got the better defense. And if Jimmy G's healthy, though, it could be a good game. Because Jimmy G can still pull shit out of his ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, like, when he lost, Jimmy G was not 100% when they lost.
Yeah, he's kind of just like a game-managing quarterback. I don't really see him as, like, one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah, no, not right now. You know, like, I mean, the dude's never lost. This is the first season where the dude has lost 2 games in a row.
That's so weird.
I know, right? In his whole career. Like, what the fuck?
That's just a crazy stat. What does it say?
I think, but
Jalen
Ramsey.
He's gonna play this week.
Oh, he's not. Shoot, yeah, never mind.
But if he does, I'd be surprised.
Yeah, but Jalen Ramsey and Aaron Donald, like, best pass rusher and best cover corner in the league.
Yeah,
like, they're stacked on the defensive side of the ball.
They're just both insane.
Is that white dude, the free safety, still playing? Eric Waddle?
I think he retired.
You think he did? Because I know he was on the Rams.
I think so. Oh, internet again.
Yeah, because he's old, but he's still pretty good. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he can't cover that well, but he can do pretty good in zone.
Yeah, he's slow as fuck. I remember that.
Yeah. All right, but who do you got?
Definitely Rams.
Definitely Rams.
I think the Rams are amazing.
Yeah, what happened to San Francisco? I thought San Francisco was going to win a Super Bowl eventually, but I guess they're not anymore.
San Francisco. Oh, yeah. I mean, they went to the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah.
Then everybody got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Joey Bosa tore his ACL, and then one of the other big defense linemen tore his ACL.
I think it was like, what's that dude named Burke something?
Is it DeForest Buckner?
Yeah, I think it was Buckner. No, it wasn't Buckner. It was.
I think he's not on the team anymore.
Yeah, he's on the Colts now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the other guys though. I don't remember his name for some reason.
Yeah, I think he was young. He was one of the dudes still on their
Yeah,
rookie
he was
contract.
freaking good. Anyways, we'll say so. Saints Broncos. Who wins?
Well, I mean, I have Taysom Hill starting on my fantasy team next week.
I think the Saints are gonna kill him.
I think the Saints are gonna win too. You know, my 2 quarterbacks I picked up at the beginning of the year for fantasy, Dak Prescott and Joe Burrow. Look at me now. I'm second in my league still, though.
That's crazy. I'm like 3rd in my league, and I was supposed to get only 2 wins.
What?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I've just been lucky, honestly. My quarterbacks were. I don't remember who my starting quarterbacks. I've done so many transactions, it's not even funny.
Me too. I went from I picked up Kirk Cousins at some point. I picked up Tom Brady at some point.
Yeah, I had like Matthew Stafford, Gardner Minshew, and then I dropped both of them because they both got hurt and they're both doing poorly. To like Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins. Now I'm on Big Ben.
You got Big Ben?
Yeah.
You lucky sumbitch.
And I picked up like Curtis Samuel. I've picked up Justin Jefferson.
Oh, you picked up Justin Jefferson too?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that dude is gonna be so good one day. He's
Yeah,
gonna be the next Randy
amazing.
Moss, dude.
He's so athletic.
Oh my
Just
God.
breaks ankles and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fantasy team's gone all over the place. The one consistent thing. Well, actually, somebody actually offered me a trade. Devontae Adams. I have Devontae Adams for Tom Brady and Robert Woods. This was like 3 weeks ago. I was
What?
I said, hell to the no, sir. Devontae Adams is the best player in the league.
He is.
He's number 1 receiver in the league
He
right
is.
now. Yeah.
Fantasy points wise?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I could see that then. Never
Yeah,
mind.
he's insane.
What? How many points does he average? Dude, you know
Let's
DJ
see.
Moore's been averaging me like 16 fantasy points a game.
I don't doubt it.
DJ Moore? Hell yeah.
'Cause he's like the only receiver.
No, they got Curtis Samuel. But Curtis Samuel's
Bro.
averaging like 14 points a game too, which is still pretty good. I had
Last week he got me 20. The week before 14, not the best. Then before that 28, 26, 38.
oh my God, dude, Adam Thielen's been killing it on fantasy points too this year.
Yeah.
So Stephon Diggs.
Fantasy's been crazy just because it's like
It's so weird,
yeah, it's so
inconsistent.
weird, it's so inconsistent.
You know, like I have freaking Nelson Aguilar who would get me 2 points and then go
Doesn't
off and
make
give
any
me
sense.
18 points, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck, Nelson Aguilar?
But then I have like Josh Jacobs and Todd Gurley.
Yeah, because Josh Jacobs been killing it this year too.
Yeah. My team was very boom
Hey,
or
roll
bust.
tide. We're talking about Josh Jacobs too. We forgot about him.
Yeah, he
Like-
barely even played in college too.
Yeah, he played 3 years in college.
He played like 8 games like his senior year or something like that.
But yeah, dude,
So good.
he's a great receiving running back too.
He's all around good. So we're saying Saints are gonna kill him.
Yeah,
Chiefs, Bucks.
I was looking at this. Now, the Bucks defense is like sneaky good.
Yeah, they are.
You know?
Yeah, I think they've like 13 interceptions this year.
Yeah, dude. They got
JPP has 2.
JPP. Yeah, exactly. You know, like he has
8 fingers, 2 picks.
Yeah, like I don't know how the fucking motherfucker can do that.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah, he's a great pass rusher too. Great linebacker.
Yeah, he's like a linebacker D end. It's because I think he run like a 3-4. So
Yeah, something
Shaq
like
there,
that.
it's amazing. I think they still have Sue as well.
Yeah, who's their really good corner that they got? They got
Sean Murphy Bunting.
I don't know. He had 2 picks on Aaron Rodgers in a row.
Dang.
I forgot his name though.
When did they play?
When they played Green Bay.
Well, yeah. So when did they play Green Bay?
2 weeks ago, I think.
I think it was 3 weeks ago. Was it? Anyways, keep talking.
But
Anything else?
yeah, but if they're going up against Kansas City, who has the best offense in the league, you know, I still don't think they're going to be able to come through and win this game. Tom Brady's got to come in clutch. Against this Kansas City defense, who is getting a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they did pick up. Is Tyrann Mathieu still there?
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah, I think Tyrann Mathieu would be.
Tyrann Matthew's amazing.
Yeah.
Such a great player.
Honey Badger's pretty good on Kansas City. They do have their offense is just so dirty, man. Like Clyde Edwards-Helaire, they picked up Le'Veon Bell. They got the fastest player in the league.
Tyreek.
They got the best tight end
They
in the
got
league.
Nicole Hardman. They got a lot of.
Yeah.
Sammy Watkins.
Sammy Watkins, who's healthy now. He had a concussion for like freaking 3 weeks or something like that.
3 years, it felt like.
Yeah. And
Who's this guy that got the 2 picks on Rodgers?
Yeah, you got it. But
This doesn't tell me. Great.
but Kansas City has been doing. I think Kansas City's gonna win the Super Bowl again.
Yeah, I
don't
can
think-
see that. I mean, I can see the Steelers win the Super Bowl, or going to the Super Bowl at least.
Yeah, and then but Tampa Bay, you know, like Tampa Bay is doing.
Tampa Bay, yeah.
Tampa Bay is the shit. Like that's pretty much it. Yeah, dude, they beat Green Bay 38-10. The Buccaneers did. Holy shit, dude.
But then the Bucks have a hell of stinkers as well. Like they lost 38-3 to the Saints.
Yeah, and they have Mike Evans too, who's arguably the best wide receiver in the league.
He's one of the best deep ball receivers in my opinion. And
Yeah,
they got
dude.
Antonio Brown.
And they got AB too. Like
And is it Goodwin? Chris Goodwin.
Chris Goodwin. Yeah, Chris Goodwin. I think Godwin's on the San Francisco or something like that. But I'm about to tell you who. Devin White, phenomenal draft pick that they had.
Levante David's on that team still, who's a very good coverage guy.
Levante David. They got Ndamukong Suh,
Ndamukong Suh, yeah.
who's a freaking great pass rusher.
Former Detroit Lion.
JPP, that four-finger.
Ultron Verne.
Vita Vea was a good draft pick that
Vita
they had.
Vea, yeah. They've just got a good overall team, but the funny thing is we're like gassing up the Bucks here, but I still would take the Chiefs in this game.
You still will take the Chiefs?
Yeah, they're 9-1.
Yeah,
for
I
a
know. I
reason.
still will. Yeah, the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
I mean, who do you think has a better chance of beating the Chiefs in the Super Bowl this year? You know, like maybe Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
Yeah, like maybe Pittsburgh, who's undefeated too, let alone. But like,
who else could even beat them?
who else?
I guess if they play the Raiders again.
Who else? Yeah, the Raiders definitely. Like, because the Raiders have
Bills.
lost to them. If the Bills put up enough points.
But they played the Chiefs earlier this year, right? And they got kind of smoked. They got shellacked, I believe.
Yeah.
Not the Browns.
Not the Browns.
Maybe the Dolphins. That Dolphins defense is insane.
So freaking good, dude. Oh my god.
They just play so well together.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about the Steelers, though, the Steelers did have. I think their defense. I think the Steelers defense is the only defense that can actually like.
Stop them.
Yeah. I think the big thing is you got to contain Patrick Mahomes in the pocket, you know, because when he runs around and starts throwing no-look dimes, that's when you're fucked. That's when his confidence is like through the roof, and you know that he's not going to lose.
But the Bucks could do that. They've got a good pass rush, like Shaquille Barrett and stuff like that.
That's what I'm thinking. They got a good pass rush. They got JPP, Vita
I would
Vea.
not be surprised if the Bucks win.
I would not either. That's gonna be a good game to watch.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the game of the week.
And I won't be able to watch it.
Oh,
Because we'll be at work.
yeah, we'll be working. I'll be working 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. that night.
Anyways, the Bears Packers.
Oh fuck, dude! I think the Packers are gonna win just because Nick Foles is hurt, and
You can't trust Trubisky if he's in
yeah,
the game.
you can't trust Trubisky.
Yeah, Packers are going to win that game. I don't have anything to say. The Packers are amazing. Rodgers is a great player. Should have won last week, but one of their players fumbled in overtime.
Yeah.
That's all that happened, really.
And
Seahawks, Eagles.
Seahawks.
Seahawks are going to win.
Yeah.
Eagles are we could see Jalen Hurts play.
Yeah, I've heard there have been people saying that you should bench Nick Foles, but
Carson Wentz.
But I think Carson Wentz just doesn't have a good team around him anymore.
He's thrown the most interceptions.
He has
13.
Fuck, dude. They might have to bench him then. I don't have to say that, you know.
Why not just put Jalen Hurts in?
I mean, Jalen Hurts has fumbled on. He's only played 12 snaps and he's fumbled on 5 of them. So I really hope he doesn't. I really hope those numbers of 50% are not consistent if he starts, you know, because they're going to lose like 100-0 if he fumbles on half his snaps.
And that's the Monday night game.
Oh God, dude, what's going on with the fucking Eagles, dude? I mean, they also have some of the best pass rushers in the league. Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham. What the fuck?
They got
dude?
that guy from Tennessee as well.
God, dude.
Barnett or something like that.
Yeah, fuck.
Derek Barnett or something like that.
Yeah, and then they got
He's super fast.
and then they have a good secondary too. They got Darius Slay.
Yeah, right.
Like,
he's actually had a pretty good season.
yeah, he has. Dude, he's had a really good season. I think he leads the league in picks.
I don't think he does.
He's been up there in picks.
Oh look. NFL stat leaders. He almost did that with the Lions once. I know that.
He could have been. He had a couple. He was up there in all. He was the first team all defense a couple times.
Yeah. Xavier Howard and J.C. Jackson are leading the league.
Oh, okay.
6. They both have 6.
Damn, dude. But who you have winning? We got the Seahawks.
Oh yeah, Seahawks are gonna win.
And I think Russ is playing like an MVP too.
Oh yeah.
I think the Seahawks, but the Seahawks, they have the worst pass coverage defense that's ever been in the NFL. Their pass defense,
that's terrible.
They're on pace to break the record for most pass yards being thrown on by like 600 yards.
Jesus.
That's never happened in.
Was it the Saints that had it?
I don't remember.
Because the Saints had like one of the worst defenses ever a few years ago.
Yeah.
Before they got Marshawn.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, they're on pace to be. Yeah, dude, Legion of Boom. How about like Legion of Suck Dick now?
I don't think that's gonna go.
Like what? Like Jamal Adams supposed to be the best safety in the NFL, dude. What's going on with him?
He's the best run support safety in the NFL.
Yeah, you can get. Yeah, he can.
He is a hit stick machine.
Yeah, I had my on my ultimate team. I always had Jamal Adams.
Yeah,
he was always
I
my
love Jamal.
user. But I always put him at linebacker actually because he was so good at run stuffing. And
Well, in the defense that they run with the Seahawks, he plays in the box a lot.
yeah,
Kind of like Cam Chancellor role.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
So good.
yeah, and like what happened? Earl Thomas is gone. Cam Chancellor's gone.
Yeah, Earl Thomas is weird.
Yeah, dude. Like, what's going on with him, man? I haven't even heard about him that much anymore.
Yeah, Earl, come on the podcast. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, explain. We need to hear about this.
Exactly.
I'll give you $20, Earl.
$20.
I'll give you $20 if you come on this podcast.
No, we ain't paying you. Jeez.
Fuck that, dude.
Well, that basically wraps up our show.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, it was a long one. Almost 2 hours.
Yeah, I wish you could see the shirt Ryan's wearing right now too.
Yeah. Say no to premarital sex, baby.
Exactly. Stay safe, kids out there.
Next week, we are going to talk about our top 10 shooting guards. And if any other news happens, we'll talk about that as well.
Yeah, we'll bring that up. We'll tell you a little more about our personal lives too. Don't worry, I got a couple stories for y'all.
Yeah, we'll get the crazy stories later on.
Yeah.
All right, this was a great episode. Thank you all for listening.
Have at it.
And have a nice day.